Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It's your brother Aboriginal Power. I'll be right back with you guys in just a second. I'm gonna allow everybody to gather in. Make sure you hit the like button and share this around on the social media outlets. Peace, 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 peace and blessings, man. How y'all feeling out there, man? It's your brother Big Ab in the building. What's up, cousins? Got all my cousins out in the building. Now it's time for us to get it in. Uh, let's get it, man. How y'all feeling out there? You know what I mean? We got 7 people. I know it's still early. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So for those that's on the West Coast, I know it's only just now cracked over 6 o'clock in the morning. And for those that's in Central Time, it's just now hit 8 o'clock. So hey, Grand Rising. This is a true Grand Rising show this morning. I just want to tap back in and get into some information here in a second. I want to get into some information here in a second. I just want to allow everybody to gather in. So as we wait, I'm going to take a quick 30-second break. I'll be back in a second. That's right. That's right. We got 10 people off in the building. Let's get it. Let's get it. Now, y'all see the title, man. Uh, I believe the title is well and needed, which is Aboriginal American Aboriginal culture versus Native American culture. Uh, and this is a conversation that must be had. A lot of people are confusing the two. A lot of people are confusing what is Aboriginal culture, what is an Aboriginal, in contrast to what is a Native American, and or what is American Indian, a Native American or American Indian. See, these are the things that we got to stand on. You know, our peoples have a different set of culture, customs, and traditions, which ultimately plays into our folk ways and our mores to how things is ethically done in our communities, which differs from any other people around the world. So, and especially Native American people. Native Americans are just as guilty as anyone else when it comes to indoctrination, persuading, undermining, and keeping down the indigenous peoples. They know exactly who we are. They sit and lie and act like they don't, but when in fact they do. You understand me? A lot of these Native Americans, a lot of these Native Americans that we call $5 Indians are not technically Native Americans. $5 Indian is exactly what a $5 Indian is. It's someone who is usually white, someone of white descent or Caucasian, European, whatever you want to call it, right? Pale skin, some type of pale skin that has mixed in with a nigga and and some able way to pay his way to get on Indian rolls, which is benefits list to be able to get benefits for being American Indian. So that's where you get that term $5 Indian, which is a white man mixed with whatever, right? Whatever you want to call it. A Native American is someone who is a Native American, someone who is native to America but it's not indigenous to Americas. They came from somewhere else, and where they came from, that's a different topic for a conversation. But whomever these people are and wherever they came from, they brought their culture with them. A lot of people in the community, new, old, young, whatever, I've been hearing now saying that they stole our culture. But when I look at Native American culture, I don't see shit that they do that my peoples did. We don't dance around saying yee 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 yee, all that shit. We don't wear them type of clothes. Never have. We don't just be put paint on our motherfucking face. And we ain't smoking no peace pipe with peyote and mushrooms and all kind of roots. Like it's a lot of cultural practices. Like we ain't got no big brother named Bigfoot. We don't believe that we a wolf. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that's part of that culture and tradition and customs and their folk ways and mores that differ from ours. A lot of our people know that we are, what's the word that we're looking for? Superstitious people. A lot of people ain't around the world ain't too superstitious. We are superstitious people growing up. This is cultural. This is customs. This is folk ways and mores that has been passed down. We are, for the most part, family oriented. I never really hear Europeans, Native Americans, or any other race indulge with their family, such as cousins, second cousins, aunties, like we do. Nobody does that. So we're very family oriented. A lot of us grew up with cousins that was much like your brothers. Some of us grew up with aunties that was much like your mamas. So this is a different cultural ethics. When you listen to have these conversations with other races, they rarely indulge with their cousins for real. They don't even talk about it like that. They'll say, "Well, my mom's sister Sandy's kids." Like they don't even call them her niece and nephew. She'll say, "Well, my brother Stu's kids." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how they do it. Just a different cultural practices that we got here. I'm sorry about this, you guys. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat. I'm sorry I ain't taking my time out to say peace to you guys. I just want to get straight into it. I'm just smoking and I'm just having this conversation with you guys. Please drop some fire emojis in the chat if y'all can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully I wasn't just rambling and ranting without you guys able to hear it clear. So just drop some fire emojis in the chat if you don't mind to let me know that y'all can hear me loud and clear. So I'm gonna wait on some of these emojis, fire emojis to come in. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. All right. But yeah, like I was saying, man, like we gotta really do some comparison when it deals with this culture. A lot of people, uh, even within certain understandings of who you are, you could be a Cherokee and be a Cherokee from three different areas, and these areas have different cultural practices. They even spoke different language. Kitawa, that's Cherokee. Anawaya, that's Cherokee. You see what I'm saying? So it's different derivatives of it that people do not even understand. You feel me? When you deal with the Chickamauga, which a lot of people don't know, they was loosely affiliated with some of the Cherokees, for certain commerce reasons. But they was more opposed to the mighty Algonquin Empire, which was I guess you would say the rivals of what you call the Northern Iroquois Confederacy. So the mighty Algonquin Confederacy would have been another branch of empire that a lot of tribes would have been connected to. So even then, we got to have an understanding because even then within Cherokee, understanding from the Smoky Mountains, from knowing the language, We got to understand which brand and which Cherokee you're talking about. The Cherokee language that's documented on record comes from the Smoky Mountain area, and the language was created by a Sequoia, Chief Sequoia. Uh, and he was a mixed breed, half white guy, half Native American, allegedly. So probably a $5 Indian who created and came up with the language that we call today the Cherokee language. This is what I'm talking about by having a clear understanding of culture, who's the ball players, and what are you culturally inclined and connected to. For the most of the part, a lot of you guys don't even know that you're not a Native American. You're not a Native American. You have nothing to do with that shit. Well, some of you may do. I don't. My people ain't got shit to do with no Native Americans. My people are the Aboriginals, ones who's been here since the beginning of time. And we was never primitive people. What you got to realize, there's always been advanced and there's always been primitive. And in some times throughout history, you will have primitive people living what we would call side by side next to advanced people. So you have primitive and advanced people living side by side. And so when thousands of years later, or more or less, comes archaeologists, they confuse the two because they're so close in proximity and they're so culturally different and contributions different that they comprise and fuse the two. I'm here to separate it and to break down this history and this cultural methodically and very precise. Okay. The whole eastern seaboard was theirs from south to Canada. Well, I don't know about that because you still had the Algonquin who reached range all the way up to Canada as well. And you know the Algonquin rang in certain areas where the Iroquois was too. And not only that, certain tribes that would have fought, that would have fell up under certain nations that would have been attached to the Iroquois, the Seneca, the Mohawk. These nations have different tribes, and not all the tribes was comprised of part of this Iroquois Confederacy. There was only 5 tribes part of the Iroquois Confederacy, and my ancestors was never part of the 5 civilized tribes. Civilized mean ones to be in business and covert from their religions and understanding and ideologies to the colonizers' understanding and ideologies. The mighty Algonquin fought against the Iroquois as well. This is documented records. All right, it's the Wake and Bake Show, y'all. Just to let y'all know, Grand Rising to the 56 people in here. It's about that time where we light up our wood. The wood is going in the air right now. So make sure y'all light y'all shit up. It's lit. And like I said, this is an open panel. So I do want to get into these discussions, maybe with some other people that maybe agree, disagree. Respectfully, I will give everybody the opportunity that each and everybody will get the same opportunity that everyone gets coming on this platform, which is respect, and you have a time to speak without being interrupted. To the best of my abilities. All right, let me see if I can drop this thing in the chat for you guys. All right, it should be in there. Peace and blessings to the guys. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. the Tuscarora was part of uh the Iroquois, and they was also part of the uh some branches of the Tuscarora, or the Yamasee was also part of the Algonquin Empire as well. But you're absolutely right, Sha. And this is, and like I said, me and A1 have these conversations behind the scenes about this particular topic, and this is, me and A1 don't always agree on this one. Shout out to my big brother A1. But that's just to show you we're not yes men. We do our own research. And like I said, A1 helped me out a lot with this understanding. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to get my wood right. So the link is in the chat, by the way. Link is in the chat. So when we compare Native American culture, our people didn't wear all them feathers like that. Go back and look at statues and carvings of our people and see if we had on feathers and shit like that. See if a nigga had on some moccasins and just butt naked with skins on. You see what I'm saying? See if that shit happened. See if that shit happened. You see what I'm saying? That's the real shit. I'm gonna put the link in the chat again, just in case anybody don't. I know it's still early, y'all. Get yourself together. I ain't expecting for nobody to come on. But like I said, I'm not. That's why I touched on them things I touched on yesterday, dealing with culture, touching on the islands and shit like that. We got to be real with ourselves. A lot of folks are not being real. I've even heard far as people go to try to prove their argument, to say that we mix with Native Americans, or we fuck. Our people like to have sex, and yeah, that may be true and all that, but not just with any goddamn thing. We weren't just hunching on no motherfucking mongoloids. That's a fact. Ain't none of them motherfuckers in our family, and ain't been in our family throughout time. You'll see white people pop in and out in history right now, modern times, probably in the goddamn future too. But you won't see no motherfucking Native Americans. That's the confusion. People use these talking points to try to to prove their point, because they emotionally attached to a certain understanding. Peace to the brother Lawrence. Peace to the brother Lawrence in the building. They become emotionally attached to an understanding, to the point where they are defended tooth and nail. All right. Man, listen. Our women in America is top of the line, to the point where vagabonds and Europeans damn near worship y'all. And the niggas too. Niggas is top of the line too. So men and women from America is top of the line. They worship y'all. At the same time by undermining and treating y'all bad. Even though they want to treat y'all good. Ain't no other race doing shit for you. None of these people, I ain't seen no black man practicing no Native American culture, and I ain't never seen no Native American practicing nigga culture. Hey, my new cash out is money sign Aboriginal power. Money sign Aboriginal power. Maybe one of the moderators put that in there. Shout the elbow to God. How many of y'all been invited to Native American powwows within the last 5 years? And if you did go, how many of y'all seen culture that your granny or your great auntie then would have indulged in? I got a book that I just bought, and I got it right here. It's a physical copy. It's called The Odysseys of America, American Odysseys. It's a thick ass, big ass book, and I've been reading in it. It's a lot of history, and it's a lot of hijacking it too. Don't get it twisted. It's a lot of hijacking it too. But you know, I'm a hijack specialist. Nigga, we dodge all hijacks. But what I'm saying is we got to start taking back what's our culture, and we can't keep on opposing that everybody stole our culture. How the fuck can some Native Americans steal our culture when they came here, was up under us, enslaved, didn't have no culture? They just did what the fuck we said. Money sign Aboriginal power. That's the Yeah, my new one is money sign Aboriginal power. My old one used to be money sign Ab power. I think the new one is money sign Aboriginal power. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I need to look at it. Only thing I know is that as American Aboriginal people of America, we cannot allow our peoples to keep getting keep getting undermined to the point where we don't even know who our peoples is or what the fuck our culture is. The sad part about it is y'all niggas want to be Native Americans, man. I ain't never want to be no Native American in my life. For somebody that's coming into the light and you guys that keep saying that these people stole your culture and that these are your lost children, this will throw someone off who's coming from a different understanding that doesn't have a clue. This will literally throw someone off. Shout out to Ab the guy for the cash out donation. We appreciate that. Shout out to Ab the guy, man. We definitely appreciate that. All right, when y'all go to the library, I want you to type in the 1811 surrender, and I want you to track your genealogy down to the time of the surrender. And I want you to look into records, documents, newsletters about your family, what they was doing before the surrender and what they was doing after the surrender. The Great Spanish Inquisition surrender. I forget the name of it particularly, but that's what it go into. What up, cousin? What up, cousin?
What's buzzing, cousin?
Man, you already know, man. Trying to drop this good science. Hold on just a second, y'all. Hold it down for me, real live. Hold it down for me. I got to
Hey,
step away.
I've been on one, G. I've been on one, and I need my people to understand that y'all better get back to y'all families. Real talk. Y'all better get back to y'all families. You know. there's a lot that we're trying to figure out. Y'all family really is the starting point. You know, we all sit around and try to find out who we are. You don't realize that your tribe is your family. Your family is your tribe. So, so look, I'll put it like this. I'll put it just like this. Your family is your tribe, right? We all want to figure out who the hell we are. Look at yourself and try to figure out, you know, what's going on in your own family. How do you get back to you? That's the most important thing. And I digress, bro. I just came up here to say, nigga, I love your motherfucking ass, man. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I digress. But I ain't come on here to just talk, bro. I came on here to listen, really.
Man, I already know, bit, bro. I just stepped away for a little second, G. That's what's up. Shout out to Realize for holding it down. Shout out to Jerry Uno in the building. Big Uno. Big Uno in the building. Somebody said, how I get on the link. You hit the link, you follow the 3 steps that it's going to give you, promptly popped on the screen. Make sure you allow mic and camera access, and you come on in, bro. Ain't gonna take you no time.
Hey, big dog. Can I talk to you for a minute, Big AP?
Man, absolutely, man.
Look, you know, I came into this shit, watching all of you guys, man, and I gave you a nickname, nigga. Your last career ender. Stop playing with me. What's Buzz and cousin? I got all that right, but what it means, what it means, what it means, what it means, what it means is that we all are more than what we fucking think, right? We
That's a
we have to
fact.
figure it out as far as look, man, dude. I'm so look. Damn it, god damn it, Trey. Calm down. All right. I try to understand people the way that they come in because I gotta meet people where they are. And I know that for me, uh this shit is all a game. These motherfuckers is playing a game. And we are like pieces. Literally, we pawns, we knights, we rooks, we all that. But when are we gonna start being the goddamn players of the game instead of being the fucking pieces to the board?
That's a fact. That's a fact. Nigga gotta step out of that being used and misled. You feel me? Niggas get misled, and they get and the thing is they stand on this misleading understanding because they don't understand what it's like to be the leader that's doing the leading.
But you gotta understand, Big AP. Motherfuckers don't even know how to follow, bro. If you don't know how to follow, how the fuck can you know how to lead?
Say what? I didn't catch that last part. Like, yeah, niggas getting stuck with word spells. Niggas saying you ain't Aboriginal and all this things. That's a French word. Nigga, every word you got is somebody else's word. It come from somebody else's language that's taking credit for it. Knowing that these billies ain't create shit because they ain't even got no culture. Their life is a mimic culture. They mimic everything. Too many followers and not enough leaders. That's a fact. I ain't nobody leader, man. I'm just here. I'm just here to give y'all the truth, and I'm here to march with y'all. I'm not here to lead y'all. I'm walking with y'all. We walk together. You
Hey, you
understand
know
me?
what, AP? Uh, I listen to the channel, right? And you know I do, nigga. Sometimes I come up, sometimes I don't. But
That's a fact.
I've been noticing that it's a lot of motherfuckers who really want to argue and fight, and it's like, dude, really, at the end of the day, you my cousin, right? You my cousin, right? So how the fuck is we arguing, right, about who the fuck is right and who wrong? Man, ain't none of us was back then. Ain't none of us. Like, none of us was alive back then. So how the fuck can we fight and argue about what the fuck happened back then? It don't make no sense, my G. Like, I'm trying to make sense of all this shit, right? As a man, like, you know what I'm saying, realize, nigga, the fuck? And I'm just tired of the bullshit, dog. I really am. It come down to, are you ready or are you not? And for me as a person, I'm ready for all the shit, but I keep seeing the fuck shit every day. Like I said, I was listening to I come on, man. I listen to all your lives, bro. At the end of the day, I analyze everything, right? But at the beginning of the day, I gotta get through all of it. I have to. I literally have. If there is no end of the day without the beginning of the day. So I have to hear it. I got to get through it. I got to analyze it. I got to understand it.
Right. That's a fact. That's a
I'm,
fact.
I,
And I analyze it,
look,
man. There's a lot of people that's chaos demons, man, and it ain't like it's a lot of them, because some people got the right to to not agree with what I say and have their own understanding and opinions on shit. It's just the negative nigga
oh,
that
bro,
I always
look, hey, do you realize, bro? This no joke, bro. I almost, cause sitting in the background, wanting to say something, right? I literally almost trolled you just to get on your fucking panel, bro. I didn't have to though. You let me on your panel. You let me speak. But I literally almost trolled just to get on here. I almost said, man, fuck all you niggas. Just because I noticed that when people troll, you let them up just to talk their shit. So I literally almost did that just so I can come up and say, I thank you and I appreciate what you're doing.
right, right, and a lot of people understand that. A lot of people really do understand. Uh, that you control and it's gonna get the attention. It's just not like it's not like you trolling, you gonna get attention. It's just like, all right, everybody got their own opinion. Everybody don't got a platform to speak. And you gotta realize I wasn't always y'all gotta realize I was just like everybody else. I would pop up in somebody else random chat that I never knew because the title intrigued me, or I watched the previous video and I would be a chat nigga too. And I would be in the chat doing shit to the point where people wanted me to come up. So I felt like that's tradition and the way I came up learning. The way I learned a lot of other things was through debates, through intellectual sparring. I learned a lot of information like this, and I learned what's not true and what is true. You know what I'm saying? What is accurate and what is not accurate through these. So these are certain traditions and understandings of learning that I came through. So I still put it off. You know what I mean? I give it back. So negative shit do get in the way, but I like I said, this platform ain't never blocked. I don't like to block nobody. I tell people this shit
No,
all the
no,
time.
you know what? I said that because real talk, Big AP, you are one who always, no matter what, bro. Even with the Geechee dude, no, he ain't Geechee. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about AB, um, the guy Yeshua,
Right,
the you know who I'm talking about. God damn it, you know who I'm talking about.
right.
I can't get his name right because this nigga every time he come up, he want to fight people and shit. And I always be like, damn, man, I wish somebody get this nigga a hug. Like, nigga, you need a hug, man. What the fuck going on with all
Now
this,
what it is,
hatred in your heart? And it
yeah,
is what
what
it
it
is.
is he's always been a hater at heart. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, this been a normal custom to him. So for him to be able to drop something that he's always done would be definitely impossible or merely hard for him. You feel what I'm saying? So, uh,
No, I'm just letting you know why I have not been up on your panel, bro. Because
yeah,
I
because of the
can't argue with
energy.
this man. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Like you know how many times I've been at work, bro, and I done heard your live, and I be like, I wanna say something to this young brother, but at the same time, I feel like he'll come at me too, cause he don't really give a fuck.
No, he's just talking, man. He's just on here just to be on here. I don't know what type of dude to have so much hatred for a man, subscribes to a man's channel, and every time he goes live, he comes on to express his hate. That's sick, you know what I mean, in a way. Uh, you know what I mean? So hey man, we got the brother INF, the essence in the building. What's up with it?
What's poppin', homeboy?
Man, what's cracking with it, OG? What's good?
Hey, hey, listen, I'm just trying to let you know one thing, homeboy. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. You got that man, like, it's too much fake shit, it's too much dumb shit. They spinning niggas and giving niggas trinkets. I just watched a show this morning, it was a jewelry show. The dude showed over $1 billion in jewelry, but I got a jeweler that's my homeboy, right? This is just a small example. And he told me, man, that jewelry is not worth none of that shit they selling you, man. Diamonds was laying on the ground, and you just start from there, and there's so much rigmarole, you can't even keep up because they lying. But what I wanted to really
That's
shout you out
a fact.
for was showing them facts. You know what I'm saying? You got the facts. Like, it's something when you tell a nigga something. Look both ways before crossing. Or you come show a motherfucker laying dead in the street. It'll make it seem a little more real, a little more graphic.
That's a fact.
Ain't nobody come from no goddamn Africa, bitch. And and I used to scream that shit, and it's kind of crazy because I almost feel like exactly what they intended, like I was getting pimped. Yeah, I just wanted to let you know, man. That's some real
And now
shit,
that's
man.
how it was though. Like the feeling that you get when you like, damn, these motherfuckers really been lying, and they almost got me.
Hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
Nigga.
Hey, not to cut your wisdom, and we've been on the front lines from day one. You know what I'm saying? So when game is game, and you like, damn,
Facts.
that's fucked up, bro. Man, I just
Yeah,
want to
nigga.
shout you out. I ain't gonna talk you to death, man, but yo, y'all, you in A1, let me tell you, I need to meet that nigga, man, because I'm from Brooklyn, right? But we out, right, man. I could walk to Lake Erie. You hear me? And they got a little museum up here where they were showing, like, little Indian artifacts and Indian, for lack of a better word, but they just showing little shit. And I remember I used to come up here to see my grandma in the summer, then they sent me back to Brooklyn. And then it was like, man, I was being exposed to shit, but I didn't know. And it was like the ancestors or something. No, not something, it was the ancestors.
It was definitely the ancestors. That was just that
Man.
energy that you getting that calling. You feel that inner calling leading you somewhere, needed you to put your eyes, your energy in there. You feel
Mhm.
me? And then later on, that shit just still there because everything you see, feel, or be around is stored inside of your memory bank. It just depends on if you know how to get in that key and that combination to unlock it. But it's there. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So sometimes it take you some places just to backtrack to see what's really going on, only to really be like, okay, now I'm at the point where I can really indulge on that moment now. You see what I'm saying? Now I understand. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
And that's what's going on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, listen, I got one little baby gem though. My peoples was trying to pull me into the my son shit. You hear me?
My son, yeah, dude.
They tried to take me and try to bring me into the thing, right? And I swear to you on everything I love, bro. I don't know you. I don't gotta lie to you. All he kept telling, I said, so do you think that I need to join the lodge to know jewels and gems and like to get the truth? He said no. He said, but there are benefits. And that man told me that shit 4 or 5 times. Benefits, benefits, benefits. And I'm real proud of myself because I was like, God damn, like what do that come with?
What
What
does
do a
come
benefit
with?
come with? You know,
A
like niggas
benefit
we trading
is
off. Cause you know a nigga
you
ain't
get
giving you nothing for free. And this was
this in fact.
a melanated man that was telling me this, bro. So like, at what point in time do we stop? So in my mind, after listening to y'all, I'm thinking to myself, so the niggas that accepted the benefits was the niggas that would what Ron Marsh said. If you help us kill your brothers and sisters, the niggas that wear their hats backwards with the emblems on their shirt and their pants sagging and the pistols on them, if you help us kill them, we'll put you in a nice place. You ain't never got to worry about nothing, and we're gonna give you plenty of whiskey. And man, I swear to God, I never forgot that man said that shit, man. Because is that what we trading off? So become a My Son or Eastern Star, and we just gonna give you fly little trinkets, but the whole time, you know, like you working, baby, you at work.
Yeah, they want you to work, exhaust yourself, get crumbs, and while they get the ultimate outcome of the benefits. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? That's their game. And we gotta learn how to smoke their game, man.
Come on, talk to me, bro. Please tell me some fly shit, cause
We
hey,
got
listen, and then they fuck around
Look,
and
I look. I say it like this: talk God to me. Talk
right,
God to me. Don't talk
right,
black to me. Talk
right.
God to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the only one saying that. So if you hear it, that's me. Talk God to me. I don't want
Yes,
to
sir.
hear. I don't want to hear no black shit. I don't look. We
Ain't no
have to
black,
come
and
off.
I ain't black.
We look. We have to come off this bullshit as far as us feeling like we need to change who we are. Damn it, we've been changed so much that we don't even know who the fuck we are. Can we stop changing? Can we get to who the fuck we are? Literally.
Right. True that. True that. Man, it was the most incredible thing I ever learned in my life when I ain't come from no motherfucking Africa, bro. That
man,
fucked me
that's
up.
man, it
That
made you
fucked
take a
me.
deep
That's the
breath of
most beautiful
relief,
shit in
didn't
the
it?
world, bro. That
It's
shit
like a
made
Oh,
me
deep,
feel
it's
so
like a
good.
deep breath of relief. It's like,
it is.
shit.
Because, because like when you tell somebody they're from Africa, right? And then you like, well, okay. Well, like, where's my cousins and them at? Where's my people at? Like, and it ain't there. And then y'all get to busting down the phenotypes and all that shit. Man, I fucking love it. Cause we was raised God body, you hear me? So we was already taught to think, motherfucker. You gotta think. It's everything's mathematics. If it don't line up, it's not right. If it's too
God didn't
sweet,
put
it's
that damn thing. Look, God didn't put that thing in between your ears for you not use it. Fuck you
yes, sir.
talking about. We
Yeah,
all
you got
look. You saying it right? You saying it?
it.
You saying it? G. Everything about what you saying is motherfucking spot on. We need to stop playing games with each other and act like we know what the fuck we talking about.
Right. Hey, cause they said the wise man knows that he knows not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit, but I know I ain't from Africa and I ain't black. And bitch, you owe down. That's what I know. Now,
Facts.
however the fuck you want to put that in there, however you want to fix it, be. And I
But see,
don't
you
want
know
no
what's
money.
crazy?
I don't want
Nobody
no
ever.
money.
No, nobody had to tell you that. You knew that
Right.
shit, man.
Hey, listen, let me
That
tell you
was
something.
born. That you was born with that. That was in your motherfucking DNA. Nobody had to tell you that shit.
I was blessed to meet my little grandma. My little grandma is my grandma's mother, my great grandma. They from North Carolina, right? But I was too young to ask the questions that I wish I could ask now. You know what tribe? Because she told me we was Indian. She told me that shit.
All you gotta
I
do is
swear to
ask right
God,
now.
she
No,
told me
no,
that,
no,
bro.
no, no. Hey, G, hear me out. Just for 1 second. Close your
Yes, sir.
mouth. Cause see, I don't listen. I don't know shit. I'm gonna tell you right now. I ain't nobody. I don't know a damn thing, bro. Close
Yes,
your
sir.
eyes. This is what I did. Close your eyes and talk to them. They still right there. Just close your eyes and talk to them. See, I said it. I don't pray. just to be praying. I don't pray to God. You know why? He already got a divine plan. Why I need to upset his plan by asking for my shit?
Yeah.
So I
Fuck.
don't pray to God, bro. Listen, when I pray to God, this is what I do. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I give big ups. But when I pray and I ask for something, you know who I pray to? My ancestors.
Yes,
Cause
sir.
they's the ones that's gonna motherfucking show me the way. That's gonna give me what I need. See, you can't get to God if you can't go through your ancestors. They already there. They right there waiting on your ass. They ain't like, all right, all right, all right. But you still
Right.
fucked up over here, and this is wrong. And see, the thing is, we don't listen. We don't listen to us. Ain't that a bitch? You don't listen to you.
Wow. That's fucked up,
Look,
man.
look, man. I'm on one tonight, and I'm not even talking to y'all. The ancestors is talking to y'all. They be on my ass, bro. They
I like it.
literally be on my ass.
I like it.
I ain't trying to be funny, but where the hell you at if you on one tonight? Because it is 7 in the morning where I'm at.
Look, man, look. Sometimes God wake you up on something. Sometimes your ancestors they wake you up on something. See, sometimes you go to sleep with something. You gotta understand, bro. It don't matter when the hell you get it. Did you get the message though? It don't matter who the fuck came with the message. Did you get the message? It don't
Thank
matter what time it is. Do you know what time it is? Look, I digress.
That's what's up.
Most
I
niggas
fuck.
can't get the message, bro. They're trying to shoot the messenger. So that's why they don't
Hey,
get the
hey,
message, you did.
Yeah, they want to shoot the messenger because I'm bringing the truth. Okay, cuz bringing the
man.
truth.
I
Nigga,
gotta.
don't
Hey,
shoot the
listen.
messenger.
I
Hey
gotta link
Ross,
up
I'm
with
on the
y'all
same
niggas in the
thing. My
flesh.
cell phone woke me up too.
I'll be in Brooklyn soon. I'll hit you up. Shoot me your
I'm gonna
email.
get my whole. Yeah, fuck yeah, man. We got a link, baby. Cause it's
Look,
all
man.
love. You hear me?
Hey, this high has gotta be. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? This high has gotta be. That's why I fuck with. Listen, AP, bruh, don't stop doing what the fuck you doing. I don't care what these niggas got to say, bruh. At the end of the day, are you accessible? Can the people touch you? Do they care
Facts.
about you?
Facts. They can
Yeah.
touch me. Hey,
Man, look,
hey,
look, look, hold on, hold no,
I'm
no,
Mr.
no.
Accessible.
Hey, them niggas
Dog,
scared to come
listen,
outside. You hear me?
listen, let me tell y'all something, bruh. My brethren, my real brethren. And I listen, I'm just speaking a language that I know. But if I get on this bitch and not say nothing, y'all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Now, boy, I'm on another level right now.
I
Today is
like
the
it.
day. Today is the day. Y'all gonna get me. Cause I'm tired of playing. This shit is stupid. And I love you, AP, for yep, I said it. I love you. I love you for
It's
letting
all
motherfuckers
love,
get up
bro.
here.
It's all
I love
love.
you for letting motherfuckers get up here and talk they shit. It don't matter if it's wrong or right. Who the fuck came down here and told you you was wrong or right? It don't matter. At the end of the day, all that matters is that we got a common motherfucking goal and we trying to get to it.
And anybody that's not with it, stay out the way, please, or you gotta go because
Oh,
this is
oh
special.
no, get your ass out and listen. We
Oh
ain't
no.
playing. Listen,
Hey,
look,
listen, I'm in
AP, the
charge of
last
the
career ender. This
I'm in charge
motherfucker,
of the
he is the
eradication
greatest
process.
motherfucker at arguing and fighting without arguing and fighting.
That's a fact.
Hey, for entertainment purposes, I'm in charge of the eradication process.
Realize TV, you is not about to. Man, this nigga be ready to meet up with niggas.
Who? Who?
Dog, I'm just me, man.
He talking about
I'm
somebody
No,
just
to
no,
the
no,
me,
no,
man.
no,
house.
no.
No,
Let me make this. Hold on.
I do want to meet up with niggas. You right. You damn right.
Let me make this clear. If I ever said I want to meet up with anybody, it's just to let them know I'm a real person. They might think this is a bot. They might think this is a pre-recording. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm a real dude, man. I'm a real guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real loving guy. You know what I'm saying? So,
Artificial intelligence.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Not the cyborgs.
Happy sun rising, y'all. Good sun rising.
See, that's why I love your motherfucking ass, AP, because you always can make some shit funny. No matter how real the shit is, you funny. That's why I fucking love your ass, man. I come up here,
Man,
I
this
be
nigga
listening to
is
y'all
in
argue and fight
here.
and have fun. I be like, man, I love my niggas, man. And I
Hey,
say that shit. I say that shit.
please,
Yep.
please don't let bro on, dog, because he gonna piss me off early.
No,
Hey,
see,
listen,
I look. I'm gonna leave. I swear to God, if he come up here, I'm leaving.
On my mama, bro. I'm gonna have to
I
get
ain't got
off.
time for that, bro. I'm a grown ass motherfucking man. I turned 36 a couple weeks ago, man. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm a grown man. I want the good energy. I ain't got time for the bullshit. Now I give him a hug. What you say, AP? I give him a hug.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get him.
I give him a hug. Look, let him up. Fuck it. Let him up. Maybe I can talk to him. Let him up.
Nah, don't do it, please
nah,
No,
don't
maybe,
do
no,
nah,
maybe I can talk to him because look, man, look,
he might want to snub, not a
I'm
hug. He want to snub.
I'm self-taught when it comes to being a people, being a person. I literally taught myself how to learn people, how to get to people, and I swear to y'all, when I listen to this dude, I hear him, and I'm different, man. I hear him though. I hear him. I'll be like, damn, everybody attacking you. Like, who are you though, as a person? Like, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to battle you. Come on, bruh. You sound angry every day. Like, do you just wake up angry? Look, I love you. I love you. If don't nobody else love your motherfucking ass. Cause I
This nigga say he
understand.
about to be destroyed. I feel him, bro.
He retarded, y'all.
I
Uh-uh.
feel him.
He just
Damn.
doing his job. He
You-
just doing his job. Like you gotta
Hey,
treat
I
him
think
like
I
that,
think
bro.
AP really got a gun to his head and like nigga go on my channel, nigga, and comment some bullshit.
AP. You gonna let him say
No,
that?
Listen. I already told cuz I ain't talking. I mean, he can get on and talk, but I already told him. I came to Pittsburgh. He didn't show up. I ain't doing no
AP,
talking unless he.
AP,
I
AP,
ain't
AP,
doing no
AP,
talking
AP,
unless he come
AP,
to Philly so I can show him around downtown.
AP.
I want to show him the motherfucking the
Big
Indian
Aboriginal
statues
power.
and
The
shit.
last career ender. Dog. We know. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be nice to him.
Me
Like,
too. That's
come
what I'm saying. I
on,
want to
bro.
show him
And
around
I
Philly,
see him
man.
come up on your panel all the time, bro. I'd be like, man, that's why I don't come up. That's why I literally have not come up on your shit. And you know, I'd be one of the first motherfuckers to come up and talk my shit.
That's the fact. Hey, but listen, he gotta let him know that there's no hate, no malice. He just gotta pull up. You know what I mean? See, I'm a real guy. I'll show him around
He
downtown.
can't do it, bro. That's why I say, man, just let me get him one time. Just let me get him one time.
AP, man, take that man out for lunch, man.
I'm
hey,
trying to.
AP,
You the brother to brother
AP,
talk. You
hey,
feel me?
AP, AP.
OG, OG,
I
what
got,
up, though?
I got one for you, baby. He ain't even got to go to Philly. All he got to do is come up in the Hill District in the projects of Pittsburgh, baby. All he got, we could set the meeting up there so he could feel safe. Come
Man,
on up here,
Right.
brother.
he's look, he will
Come
not
on up
walk
here,
out of
my
his
G.
house. I'm telling y'all, listen.
Let me see.
I'm in Michigan, right? I'm with all the shits. And I didn't want to say it. I was gonna leave well enough alone. Okay? I'm telling y'all, this dude, he is hurt. All right. He is not with none of the shit he talk about. He come on here, he act a damn fool. He disrespect women like we didn't come from women. Like, bro, who the fuck who raised you? And
No
We
why
got
you
to
so
throw
disrespect
him
to
a
angry?
party.
Pittsburgh.
We
But
got to
when did
throw him a
Pittsburgh start
party.
making killers?
Just throw him a party, man. Get it over with.
See, OG. See,
I'm
you
trying
on
to,
some other shit.
OG.
Look,
When did
No,
OG
we
on some
trying to
other
throw.
shit.
Pittsburgh
No,
make
OG
no, no,
said
no,
killers?
no.
throw him a party, man.
We trying to
Nah, we
throw him
can't
his
throw him a
Sabbath.
party, bro.
He a Hebrew. We gonna throw him a Sabbath party for the
Oh yeah,
Sabbath.
that's even better.
You feel me?
The hardest nigga that came out of Pittsburgh was Wiz Khalifa.
He ain't even from Pittsburgh, bro.
Nah,
What this
Yo,
nigga
and
it's
from?
some,
and
it's some
none of
more
these
live
niggas.
niggas. It's a couple live motherfuckers, but I don't know about him though.
Hey, big
It's
bro in
some
the
dykes.
building. What up, A1?
It's some tough dykes in Pittsburgh, but
It
that's
is.
about it. It's about
Big
it.
bro A1 in the building. Shout
You
out
Yeah, I
know
to
know. I see
what?
the
God.
Hey,
guy A1 in the building.
can we let little bro on here, man? Look, I swear I want to talk to him, bro, cause I
Fuck
always
that,
want to say
man.
something.
It is more
Cause
other
you know,
shit.
nah,
Look,
bro, he
big
lost,
bro
bro.
just hopped in, dog. That's somebody way better to talk to.
You know what? You right. You right. I digress. You right as fuck. A1, speak to us, G.
Nah, that dude Yahshua is a weirdo, y'all. Y'all don't pay him no attention.
He's super weird.
What do
Just
we
act
want
like
us?
he
What do we want us to be? Hebrews.
Hebrew Israelites and
Why he
Cherokees
don't
from
just
the
say the shit
Appalachian
then?
Mountain.
He can just say that shit like, Doc, I just really wish y'all was Hebrews, bro. I would not disrespect y'all no more.
All right,
Nah,
let's go
this,
to the bar.
hey,
What
A1,
time?
A1.
A1, I ain't no damn amateur.
Nigga, this ain't no damn amateur, nigga. What you want to debate, nigga? Hey, nah, this a wake and bake bill.
You gonna get your ass cooked too, Buster Rhymes.
Yeah, A1, don't do that, now, nigga.
he, got, he said, "What's this amateur night?"
A1 got me fucked up.
Boy, this about to turn into a roast session real fast.
AP, I seen you with them toolies on that TV screen too, boy. Calm it down, fam. You don't gotta
Man,
show that
shit.
shit.
Nah, we hunting, man. You know, it's hunting
Yeah, you
season.
know that.
It's bear season. It's
Two
deer
wild
season.
Indians.
You
Right.
understand me?
Nah,
Getting everything right. Had to
you
clean
fucking with them
everything.
wild
Make sure
Indians.
the
Hey, that,
barrel's good. Run through
that
some new ammo. You know, got
that
some new
bitch was
shit.
looking real beefy.
Hmm. We got a nice collection now. I'm like baby Black
Nigga
Rambo
Jerry
right
said, "No money grip."
now.
Hey, AP, I'm gonna email you in a little while, man.
I'm fucking dead.
Nah, money grip. Nah, money grip.
No, buddy, girl. The link in the chat, big
Yo,
Brody.
y'all niggas is stupid, man.
I'd have let A1 stay in the chat for 2 more minutes just for calling us
He
amateurs.
he called us amateurs. He's trying to get under it.
Money
Hey,
grip.
that
Damn.
nigga, y'all, damn, that nigga, y'all sure don't get no more attention now. Why you do that, A1? You should just
Man,
not said
look,
that.
look, A1 just came in and killed the whole shit. Look, I'm trying to reach out to my brother. Look, bro. Look, listen. Let me tell y'all something. I be watching him, right? I be watching the whole shit, bro. Sometimes I sit back and I just listen, bro. I be watching him. I'm like, damn, bro, mad as hell. Like, do you not get no nana? Is you not getting no coochie?
That's what
You
it
need some
is.
coochie, my nigga.
He
He
definitely
really
not
needs
getting
some
that.
coochie.
Whoa, Ross. Oh, dog.
What up, big
Bap,
buddy?
Bap, highlight it. Highlight Ross' comment. Whoa. Whoa. What is going on in the Indian community on the other side of the Mississippi? Ross, when did this happen?
Hey, AP, can I ask you one question, brother, please?
He's super cat.
Yeah, you can ask me a question, big bro. Go ahead.
Hey, listen. I was listening to the thing one time, right? And the whole Pocahontas shit, right? Okay, boom. They took home girl. You know what come with taking young girls. Boom, boom, boom. All right, and then they said she came back a Christian. But dig this shit. I was on a computer and I was looking at this one shit, right? And there was some white boy was talking, right? So I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Come on. I listened to what he was saying. This nigga, this Albion honky motherfucker was saying that they wasn't making them Christian. They was making the people Christians, but people that was of higher standard, they was turning them Eastern Stars and Masons and shit like that. Have you ever heard that before? Because that's been on my mind. Like, why would this bitch come back and like just cold betray her people? Like, either the story's a lie or something's missing, man. What would make her do that shit?
Harlan said it's 71 likes in here and it's over 100 people watching. What's wrong with the fam? I mean the relative. Come on, y'all. We better than
Yo,
Y'all
that.
got that
everybody,
yo.
man, go
Push that
ahead.
like button.
Look, bang that like button. Bang that like button, man. Go ahead, do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause this build is fire as fuck, and y'all know it. Stop playing. Bang that
Bang that
like
like
button.
button. Hey, bang that like button and hit that guap too. Hit that guap
Yeah,
button.
yeah. Hit
Hit
that
Hey,
that
link,
guap
man.
button
Support,
too, man. Come on with the
support.
bullshit, man.
Yeah, hit that guap button. Support the channel, man. We got Big A1 in the building. We got goddamn Realize Bright Money. We got the brother Essence in the building, man. Let's
Bust
get
the
it, man.
bus.
Hey,
what's
Akinu,
up, CD?
Ahanu Key L.
What
What's
up,
good,
dog?
OG?
I
Peace,
know.
peace, 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 peace,
I know.
peace. Y'all can hear
I
Peace to
me?
know.
God.
Why y'all
Yeah,
niggas
we
stomach
hear you
early this
loud and clear.
morning? Man? I'm in the gym. I got to bust the rhymes though, my dude. I said it's
That's all
amateur,
love.
right? I ain't talking about the people on the plan. I'm talking about just the motherfucking my man. He actually don't understand what's going on. You know, and at this point in time, I ain't baby, I ain't slow walking nobody through this shit no more. It's either you know it or you don't know it. And if you don't know, it's enough information out there for you to go ahead and enrich yourself with it. You understand?
Right.
That's why I say it's amateur now, because at this fucking point in time, we should not be holding nobody's hand, trying to lead them and trying to convince them of nothing. It's enough information that'll show you all this shit. Been doing this shit for 6 years. You got evidence that's been out here longer than that. So at this point in time, if you don't know about it, mean you don't want to know about it. So I'm not, that's what I mean by amateur now.
Hell yeah. Well, in this case, shit, it's a few amateurs in this motherfucker.
Now, I ain't saying it's a bunch of motherfucking amateurs just around in general. I ain't talking about none of us. I'm just saying if you know about it, you're not an amateur. Period. You should be able to
Right. That's a
prove your
fact.
point.
That's a fact.
You should be able to prove
That's
your
all
point.
love.
Even if you're not well studied, you should have enough information at this point in time to have a comment or to have a bill with somebody on the streets who don't know about this shit and not even be able to convince them, but be able to point them to the information that can convince them. You understand?
Fact.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. I mean, we changed the whole curriculum. It's a whole curriculum teaching this shit.
Hey,
And
A1. They was still thinking they was Native Americans slapping rocks, living in teepees, wearing buffalo skin when we first started dropping and when you first came in.
hey, listen, we Aborigines. I'm not even a goddamn Indian, and I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I just use that term. That term is observation. It's not a destination of mine.
That's for
Being,
kindergartners.
being in a Townshine, mean I'm sprung from the soil called the Amaru. An Aborigine means first in time of existence, meaning that any of these terms that identify the people here can be used. And if you've done enough research, you'll see that it was many different terms and many different identities of the people here. Now, if you just go with the one that they give you, oh yeah, the white man said we can claim this because he said we Indians. Man, listen, I sell blower master. I go in there and tell them who I am and what I am. They don't tell me that put you at the same Negro, black, and color African American thing. You gotta come up with who you are. And I choose to use the term Aborigine because that denotes to first time of existence. A time shall mean I come from this land, period. If you don't understand that, then maybe you truly are amateur at this point in time. You know what I'm saying?
A
Facts.
lot of people think we still Hebrew Israelites in the Cherokee Mountains, bro.
So how you doing? Huh? You back up in
That's
here?
loud.
Huh? So he built the gym in his house. Oh man. He can take his house into a gym, huh? I know how that shit is, man.
Damn, A1 always on the extra talking to five people. Shout out to Big Brother Ahanu Key L, man, one of the legends around this motherfucker. Uh, Nigga, show me Cherokees. Nigga, let's debate that right now. Let's get on. Let's have a debate, Cherokee. I sure. Let's debate whether or not Cherokees was in Peru, ancient Peru. Use a fucking donkey. Cherokees was in Peru.
I wonder why he wake up so mad every day.
Cause
Cause he's
So
a
I can
sucker.
stay the fuck away from that shit.
he a weirdo.
He's a sucker, baby. That's
The
all he
nigga
is.
gave me like three different
Y'all mind if I
generations
say
of
something
color.
real
Man.
That nigga's a sucker, baby. Fuck is you talking
uh
about?
Hey, no freaky though.
No freaky. That's a fact.
Y'all don't have records and y'all call yourself scholars for years now. You call yourself may
Black
pretend shit.
immigrant.
Cherokee King, bro. It's all love, man. If
Come
you
on,
ever get
Cherokee.
covered Detroit or Arizona, you would
I'm in
find me, bro.
Brooklyn, nigga. That's where I'm at.
What, Detroit?
I'm in Kings County.
Oh, bro, ain't nobody being tough, bro. I'm just shit, bro. If you ever come
No,
to
it ain't.
Detroit,
No,
if you ever
it
come
ain't
to
nothing.
AZ,
I'm
let
saying
me know. I fly home to the D, and if you in
I'm
Arizona,
American.
shit, it's
I'm an
all love.
American Indian. I'm an Aboriginal to this land, nigga.
hey, he taught me a word,
Yo, actually, you
untouchables.
mind if I
I
respond
swear
to
to God, I
somebody
ain't
in
know
your
what that
chat?
meant till he
Black
told me.
immigrant.
Hey, listen,
Black
that's a fact,
Indian
OG.
immigrant.
Untouchables.
Listen, OG, you in a tanchan. You are indigenous to the Americas. You come from the soil, OG. You see what I'm
Probably.
saying? You are an tanchan. You are the indigenous one. I'm the indigenous one. You are everybody in this
We
chat
all
that's from
attention.
this soil is from the indigenous ones.
Hey,
Y'all are
that's the
the
coldest.
indigenous ones.
Hey, that's the most beautiful thing I ever heard in my life. I told a
That's the
motherfucker that the
shit.
other day. They said the what? I said, yeah, all that. Motherfuckers can't. Hey man, come on, man. And guess what? A lot of people don't want smoke. I told you my peoples is in the thing. They don't even fuck with me. They don't want to talk to me. They won't do nothing. Hey, they just popping up with trucking businesses. I said, how you get that? The nigga told me benefits. So is them the niggas that went to the reservation, or the niggas that like made the deal? The Jesse Jacksons, the fucking W. Du Bois, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to Africa, Jamaican shit.
That
My
nigga
man,
said, "Oh, this nigga said Omex are fake." Oh yeah, you been watching too much Corey Mayo, bro. You got to stay off of that white boy pecker, son. You getting some fucked up information. Use a this nigga follow Corey Mayo. He think Omex is fake. God damn. Hey, one, do you hear that shit, G?
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
It
Yeah,
really
give me a
is, bro.
second. Yeah, I'll be right back in. I'm just building with my brother, but I'll be right back in.
It's all good. Do your thing. That nigga in the yeah, Corey Mayo is Zaddy. That's a fact. He been busting that thing open for Corey Mayo. That's why he hate women. He hate Aboriginals. Corey Mayo don't fuck with us no more because we figured out he was a slimy Mexican. You feel me?
That nigga said, I don't follow no one's child.
That nigga follow Corey Mayo, G.
So they were selling white girls from the beginning of time. Is this what you're telling me?
Yes, they be selling white girls. That's a fact.
Hey, this shit is crazy. I got a movie for you. It's called The Nightingale. The Nightingale. Watch that movie, bro. They dealing with Australia, but they down there. They got the white girl down there, the white boy, the British dude raping her every fucking time he wants to, and they calling them convicts. They're in a penal colony. But the Aboriginal dude, they need dude to help her go find the motherfucker that killed her husband and her baby. Man, that's a great movie, man. It's called The Nightingale. Watch
I'm
that
gonna check it
damn
out.
movie.
I'm gonna
You
check it
got
out.
to
Hey,
watch.
I already
we got
watched it, bro.
we got Mel. Hold on.
I literally know what he.
We got Mel Chesedek on here, man. I want to greet everybody on here respectfully. Shout out to Mel Chesedek, man. What's going on with it, brother?
Peace to the guys. It's your boy Chai Alpha, aka Mel Chess Deck. I'm gonna let y'all talk. I just want to show y'all something. When I get there, I'm gonna go live and show us what we could do in any city, any state. You got them everywhere. So I'm gonna let y'all continue talking. I'm gonna hit the road.
What up, though, Shy Alpha?
Shout out to Shy Alpha, man. Shout out to bro.
Hey,
What up,
you know what?
Yeah, peace
Hey,
to the guys.
on some
Peace to
real
the
shit.
guys.
I want to see what you got going on right now. Like right now, bro. Like, cause we ain't got no time to wait. You know what I'm saying? And I feel your energy, bro.
That nigga said we ain't got no time to wait. Why you fucking with Shy Alpha, bro? He said he gonna get there in a minute. He gonna show us.
Hey, I ain't got no time to wait. Do you got time to wait? Do we got time to wait? Real
Yeah,
talk.
he cool. We chilling. We gonna keep building until he get there. It's all good.
It look like he driving.
Yeah, he dropped. He on his way. So hey Cherokee, do you want to
Dabbing.
debate?
Don't do it, Cherokee. Please.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
debate.
I'm back.
Let's debate, nigga.
This
Let's
nigga say y'all
debate
too late.
let's debate the Olmecs is fake, and let's debate that Cherokees was in Peru.
Hey, look, that's AP.
It's
See, that's
easy.
what happens. Can y'all hear me? Yep.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm hear me, right?
Cherokee, you need to stop teaching people that pseudo shit.
AP.
Oh,
AP. Yep.
What's
We
up
can
with
hear
it?
one.
What's up with it, A1?
Look, this is what happened, right? Once people get into this paradigm and they learn, now they want to start debating against each other. Now it's no longer, listen, you got enough enemies or enough people out here who dispute this information to save whatever issues that us and Aborigines got between each other. Go fight the battles and let's finish that battle first. Then if we want to come back and start having these conversations, because all motherfuckers do is confuse the people who trying to learn right now by oh no, you don't know what you talking about. I don't know anything. Man, I ain't got time for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I ain't willing to debate no Aborigines until we are classified as that undoubtedly. You know, once you can walk somewhere and motherfucker be like, oh, he's formerly known as African American, but now he is an Aboriginal. Then we can start having these conversations. But until in the battle ain't even fought. You know, fuck a YouTube channel, man. They ain't out here really doing this shit. Then you ain't doing nothing.
That nigga said Aboriginal mean away from.
Listen, bro, he can say whatever the fuck he want to say. He can
Shit,
say
that nigga, you
whatever he
trying to get
want
away
to
from
say.
his ass.
He can say whatever he wants to say. Let him say what he wants to say. Just because he says something, that don't mean what he's saying is facts. That's his personal belief. But I know one thing, if he on your channel listening to you, why is he on your channel listening to you? If he don't, why he ain't got his own channel? Because I don't fuck with people. Listen, motherfuckers who I don't
Yeah,
like,
he's
I
saying
don't
that he
fuck
is
with them.
therapist.
You heard what I said?
Right, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't
A1.
keep agitating. I don't keep agitating people. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. I'm not gonna keep coming agitating you. I'm not gonna keep doing it. If I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. Period.
He a
It ain't no.
weirdo.
Yeah, I don't keep agitating nobody trying to convince you to be what I want you to be. That's the problem. That's why
We got
people
the
can't learn. I mean, well, you know what? Let me rephrase that amateur night shit. That's the reason why we still having these amateur night bills because there's too many people confused because you got this person saying this person saying that. Just understand it, bro. The people who you identify as African Americans or black people were already on this continent. They went by different terms. They went by Mayans, they went by Canaanites, they went by fucking Sumerians, they went by I don't want to say Hebrews, but whatever that identification of that's called. They went by multiple different terminologies. You understand what I'm saying? So understand that. That's the first thing you must understand. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these brothers out here, they'll have you with that whole TP narrative. My people had the signs for giver and none. The American Indian Encyclopedia proves all that. It proves that we already had this science. So we had this science here 5,000 years ago. What makes you think wasn't practicing this science when these people came here? Because all of the science that they using is all science that we see in the American Indian Encyclopedia. So it had to still be in full motherfucking effect when they got here.
that's a fact.
So
That's a
understand
fact.
that. If you don't understand that, bro, if you don't understand, we was doing brain surgery. Now, understand, and the reason I keep saying brain surgery, because understand this, to cut open somebody's cranium and to know what the brain does and be able to surgically repair somebody's brain without them getting an infection. Listen, most motherfuckers right now get cut, they get an infection immediately. So imagine 5,000 years ago, motherfuckers cutting open your cranium. Do you remember that movie Hannibal? You ever seen Hannibal? Had the second Hannibal, the first Hannibal, the movie, the first one where
Yeah, he cut little buddy head open and
he
he
cut
cooked
his
this
brain
shit.
open and he started cooking this shit right now. So look, just imagine what kind of surgery do you have to be to cut open somebody's cranium? Do you know how hard a bone is? You know how hard the bone is in your goddamn brain? I mean,
Hey, hey,
your cranium. What?
when you think about it, shit, they had to know about anesthesia and all that shit. They had
Exactly.
to,
We had
you
all. We
feel me?
had
They
all.
had to been weighing up hella medicine then. They had to know your weight and all that shit. That's God work. That's God like work.
That's why I say. That's why I say we guys, man. You know, when they say the Anunnaki, they talking about you. They talking about you. But we got these weirdo fuck boys out here. Oh, the Anunnaki. Whether they called you that them people that they observing are you. If you believe you created the homunculus people or the Slavs or the Slavic race, then what does that make you? That makes you a goddamn god, right?
Facts.
So understand that. But see, most people is still stuck on the TP narrative. They're still stuck on, oh man, we didn't do that. And then you got other Aborigines that ain't even well studied, who just came out a year ago. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Talking that shit that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. You know
Hold
what I'm
on, y'all.
saying?
I gotta hop off.
Banging on that chest. I'm the best that ever did it and all this other shit. Like, listen, it ain't nobody the best that ever did it. This is for people to understand. Once you start having these little accolades and start saying who you are, start trying to get all cocky about it, it only shows that you're an egotistical motherfucker. So understand that, man. You still rocking or what? I can't hear nobody.
Oh, can you hear me, yo? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. But understand that first. Y'all can still hear me, right? Mic check, mic check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah, we
good,
can hear you.
LeBron.
So understand that. So when I say amateur night, that ain't no poke at nobody like I'm trying to
No,
clap
hey,
nobody.
can I go? Can I go? Cause
I don't
you threw the alley oop. Can I dunk that motherfucker?
Go ahead.
Yo, us as a people, right? We get up on these panels, right? And we we try to connect, right? It's all connection. It's all like who can you connect with? And I see this brother, right? And I'm like, damn, man. Like he ain't connecting with nobody. He's connecting with no. I literally see him on every channel, right? So I'm like, okay, I see my brother. I see he need help. What can I do? But then he gets up here and he makes an ass of himself, and I don't know how to help him, right? No, look, y'all. Look, I'm trying to be for real, for real. I see my brother, and I don't know how to help him, right? He's
Help him,
making an
bro.
ass of himself.
Listen, you got
But see, no, but
listen
you
to
gotta understand, G. I'm me, all right. I'm Trey. I'm just Trey. I'm just Trey, and I'm realize I see shit, right? I realize shit, and I'm like, damn, man, just be quiet for a second. Can I talk to you? Just let me highlight you for a second. And if I can't talk to you, if my words can't, bro, you are dead. You are all the way gone.
Yeah,
because
85,
I
but
am
man,
that
he's a
person that can
mentally
talk to you.
dead. Yeah, he's an 85 of my dude. He's a mentally, he's just like these people that's talk about Juneteenth out here. It's just like these people who talk about Black Wall Street, not knowing it was thousands of Black Wall Street functioning at the same time. He's just like these people who still believe they were slaves. Listen, Elijah Muhammad said, what is an 85er? Now, you don't have to be called in the nation of Islam to use it, boys and girls. So don't be like, hey, well, I don't believe in Elijah Muhammad. Fuck you. This is a true saying. What is an 85er? A poison animal eater. Slave of a mental death and power who don't know who the true living God is, nor the origins of wealth, and easily be led in the wrong direction, hard to be led in the right. Can we apply that to the 85% of the people out here? Is that a true saying? Hello? I guess it is. I don't get no response. Are you guys still on? Because I don't know if I'm still on. Okay. So, understand that. That's what most these people out here, they're mentally dead slaves. Motherfucker running around here with a mask on their face thinking it's going to stop a virus is a mentally dead slave. You can't help them.
Well, I mean, if you're a smart person, you know the biggest cell on your body is your skin. So, I mean, you know.
That's right. That's a good observation. That's right. That's a good observation. Biggest organs. That's an excellent observation, my dude. That's an
Look,
excellent.
let me tell y'all something. I'm a I'm I'm a smart person that's not smart. Look, I look for knowledge every day, right? Every day,
Intelligent.
right? So, look, when this mag shit first started, I was like, yo, see, as a person that went to college, you know, I got indoctrinated a little bit, and I kind of, you know, realized shit wasn't the way it was supposed to be. But when you when you when you trying to figure all this shit out, right? Um, as a person, just as a simple person, there's so much shit that happens around you, and you're like, how do I how do I digress? Like you can't even say I digress because there's so much shit going on. You and if your spirit is like mine, you got something to say. I'm sick of this whole ass shit. Like I'm trying to be nice about it, bro. I really I sit back and I watch it. I'm really nice about it. I don't really try too much say nothing. But these motherfuckers is really got they look what Kwame Brown say. They kicking our drawers in our ass. When are we gonna start kicking back?
What they get you a weapon?
I'm gonna be quiet. I digress. I digress.
What they get you a weapon? Huh? That's what you
No,
said.
you see what I'm saying though. But see, you under see you just for you to even say that, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah, they done
I
pulled, they
said
done pulled it up over your
like
head. They
come
get
on,
a
man. Like
super
come
weapon.
on, man.
They give you
Yes, you
a
goddamn
super
right. Like fuck these people, man. Like when are we gonna come say, you know what? Fuck these motherfuckers. We gonna go. I'm not playing with y'all no more. When are we gonna get back to the nitty gritty? And I look, I'm not old school, but that's an old school saying. When are we gonna get
Listen,
back to
man,
the nitty
I'm
gritty?
trying to tell y'all, we gotta compare these cultures. Cause when niggas say go back, niggas think they supposed to live in the woods. Niggas think they supposed to build little teepee houses. Niggas think they
Yo,
supposed to
we
cook
are
their
the best
food
of the
on the
best.
fire.
No, AP, we are the best of the best, and you know it. Damn it, we had hoodies back when we had.
Yeah,
Well, come on,
yeah,
man. We
Yeah,
know
so
this
listen,
shit.
so we gotta be the most advanced. We gotta be the most intelligent. We gotta be the most better than anybody and everybody around the world. That's what it's like to go back to be like your ancestors. To be on top of everything, to be controlling shit. to have shit in organization and synchronization. That's what
See,
it's
this
like.
is what I want. See, this is what I want right here. No,
So,
keep going, AP. Nah, keep going, AP. Because this is why we come here. This is why all of us is here. This is why we come up on these panels, man. Because the
so
information, bro. You know, hey,
It's
hold
funny,
on.
I'm up here
I
with
didn't, I
A1
didn't,
today. Quick
A1.
question, I'll let y'all rock real quick. I can't hear because him and AP was doing the mound builder session, and I'm on top of the mountain right now. So the ones who are in tune, we can't worry about the ones who ain't there yet. So the ones who is in tune, how about we start linking up in these secret locations? You feel me? And start having our powwow, start having our get-togethers, our trading, doing commerce, doing our economics. You feel me? That's all I want to say.
and be appreciative of God, man.
Hey, you know what's funny? Is that, look, this is funny as hell. Could you imagine uh 200 niggas? I'm gonna say this, right? 200 niggas, where you at right now? Go ahead. You showing it, right? Show it again. Show it again. Show it again, right? Could you imagine 200 niggas there?
Turn the
Man,
other
come
way.
on,
Turn the
man.
other way.
And
Turn the other
look,
way.
look, look, look. We ain't mad at each
Yeah,
other. We ain't acting no goddamn fool, but
yeah.
it's just
The other way. The
pure
other way.
bliss and it's pure motherfucking love.
Yeah,
Dog, they
yeah,
don't,
yeah.
they
Look at that
can't, they
scene.
listen, they won't let that shit
Yeah,
happen,
that's
bro.
that
Oh,
scene
y'all ain't
right
see
there.
shit yet. This is the top of the mountain. I'm gonna show y'all the lake too, man. It's all ours abundantly, the land of milk and honey, like y'all was saying.
It's a fact, man. This is a fact, my dude. And like I said, look, man, you take yourself out of being a pure mortal, man. You know what I'm saying? And put yourself into that God lifestyle. Yeah, you might be a God having a human experience. You know what I'm saying? And we all fall victim to that. But as soon as you recognize
Yo,
what you are, you gotta bring yourself back full force, man. We're gonna have struggles within being a human being, but at the end of the day, we gotta overcome it. It might take you months to overcome it. It might even take you a year. But at the end of the day, you gotta find a way to overcome it. And you gotta step into your greatness and
Big
step into
AP told us who we, dog, he told us stay dangerous, right? Look, I'm gonna say this, bro. He said stay dangerous, bro. This is piggyback. See, y'all keep on throwing me alley oops like I ain't gonna dunk this shit. You can't throw me an alley oop and think I ain't gonna dunk that motherfucker, man. Big
yeah.
AP said stay dangerous, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dog, we are dangerous.
Like
You just said it.
rocking
You
over here.
just
My
you
bad, go
just
ahead, my
said
bad.
it. No, you literally just said it, bro. We dangerous as fuck, man. And as soon as we can get that in our system, right? I am who the fuck I am. As soon as we get that in our system, we become different. We become dangerous. That's why
Yup.
AP say stay dangerous. Dog, we are dangerous. I don't need a gun. I don't
Can
need
I
a
piggyback
gun.
on that,
I
big
don't need
bro?
a bat. I threw you the alley oop. Go ahead, dunk that bitch.
With that said, right? Why why would they why would we counter intelligent? We the intelligent ones. So before all the government agencies was just police, slave patrol. So we the smart ones. So why would you want to counter intelligent?
Ooh, you better listen. That was a great question. So why would I want to do that? Cause that's
No,
us.
not too far as
That's
the peoples
us.
that's trying to suppress us. The CIA, that's what they stand for,
Okay.
counterintelligence
So
agency.
right. I see what you're saying, right? But now hear me, just for 1 second, bro. I get where you're coming from, right? But at the same time, dog, we are the original people. We know that. We know. Look, fucking uh, hmm, dog. We are the original people. We have the original language. We have everything that we need. These motherfuckers keep on trying to see. And Juneteenth. Let's just pull this shit out here. Cause see, these motherfuckers want us to keep on celebrating what our demise. They want us to celebrate our demise. Let's be real about it. They want us to celebrate our demise. Are you fucking kidding me? Is this what we really doing right now? I love you, brother. I can sit back and I can say that shit. I don't even fucking know you. I don't know what you look like, but I can tell you I love you. What is the point of what the fuck we're doing? There is no point behind this shit, dog. We have to get a point behind this shit. We have to say that, you know what? I'm not gonna let these motherfuckers. All right, cool. And you got that part, but this part over here, this is what I'm talking about.
Facts.
I don't know, y'all.
Hey, can I
I
say
look.
something?
Yes, yes, go ahead. Empress. Peace to Latifah Miller. Everybody mute their mics if you don't mind.
Peace to the guys on the panel and peace to
Peace
the
to
chat.
everybody.
You know,
Peace,
I,
God.
I didn't want to let what you said slip away because I think it's so important to connect with our people, our community. The point that you're making that, we don't have those native cultures. And especially when we say we got to get back, I think that when people use a title of an Indian, it confuses our people. And they think we got to come out of our current culture and try and go and be something to me that's foreign for me. It might not be foreign for others, but it's foreign for me. So when I'm hearing about the different traditions, was from Philadelphia, so our powwow was a street party. We block the street out and we barbecue. That's our natural cultural
That's a
way,
fact.
right? We go to the plateau and we go on barbecue. You know what I mean? We go to Cops Creek and we're going to barbecue. Those are our natural ways. And I think that when we get knowledge of self, that instead of, or not even instead of, but I know, and this might be a little bit more for the people of us in the North to identify our culture is the Indian culture. They it's something because when they try to change us, to me, even our curse words are our words. There's nobody else around the globe saying these words with such force and such intent, and they couldn't take it away from us. It's our words. That's part of our culture. That's our expression words. They tried to teach it as something wrong, but that's legit how we speak. It don't matter how much your grandmama was in the church. Do something and she gonna say that's a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And that's just part of our natural culture. Our laughing and joking, that's part of our natural culture. And I think that recognizing that is very honorable among us. Not that we have to only identify with things, that we discovered that they were saying, but it's important to keep it tied into who we are now. And I think that's what you were saying, um, at Power. And I just think that's an important thing. I did have a question for you and A1.
Absolutely. Shoot. Go ahead, sis.
Um, what's where was our weapons? I know I hear about artillery buildings, but where was our weapons? We don't really hear anything about that. Have y'all ran across anything with that?
Yeah, we got weapons going back 12,000 years, and in more modern time, which what we're talking about, colonial time, 1600s, a lot of their history is inverted. They don't really illustrate what we had. Even though you will see pictures with Indians and Aboriginals with guns, you will see cannons in our buildings in our local cities, in our downtown areas, which was set up like forts because this was where the interest was. A lot of the gold was sanctioned there, so they create interest. Uh, they created buildings to protect the interest. A lot of it ain't talked about, but you can see it illustrated. That's a good question. I'm gonna let A1 answer that as well. Go ahead, A1.
On arrows. And listen, let me reflect this right. The Europeans haven't created nothing except an inorganic lifestyle. You understand? Everything that you see him mimicking is stuff that we taught them here. You understand what I'm saying? Anything that you saying, let's think of it like this. You said weapons, right? A lot of times we had to defend ourselves against against enemies, right? But remember, when they tell you about the 1,000 years of peace, right? We don't know how long that was because remember what brings a lot of these conflictions? Resources, right? So when the resources is properly administered amongst the people, everybody's happy. You understand what I'm saying? What did we see, AP? We see we had a social security system. We see we had a welfare system. They said nobody here went without food. So it wasn't like how you see niggas now. A motherfucker sitting up here eating a big ass sandwich and somebody looking at him hungry or whatever. It wasn't like that. A brother was breaking
Right.
bread for
They even had certain buildings that was for travelers. So similar to a hotel or a rest stop that you could sleep at overnight. These was in all the large cities
That's
and
where the
towns.
lodges come from.
Yup, yup. He had sweat lodges. He had sawmills, man. Like, listen, the
Yup. Hey,
possibility. Go ahead, brother. My bad. Go
and I
ahead.
was just gonna say I was gonna confirm about the sauna part. Remember when you AP was doing that build about how we had saunas intact with the cribs.
Yup.
Yeah, not just solar panels, but you had solar fire starters. So some places would have had fire chimneys, and they were started by solar fire. So you could set them bitches up down there on a timer. When the sun gonna hit at a certain time, you can step away, thing hit that sun, the fire start immediately. You feel me? And that's the way they did things. It was very advanced and very sophisticated to the point they quit burning metal and smoldering it. They used electric to shape metal. It's called electroplating. You see what I'm saying? So, uh, man, they had all kind of shit.
It's a fact. Yup.
Definitely crunch time, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. What a time to be alive, though.
Tell him
It really
again.
is. Yeah, sure. You're an Indian, right? Hey, what's the best benefits that you get in being an Indian right now? What's your best benefit that you got that benefits you and your family? That's just so the people can know how important it is.
Tell them why you mad, son.
I guess he ain't gonna say nothing. Hey, we got the mad rapper on here though. We got King 911. What up, King 911?
Why? Why do I have to be the mad rapper?
Say what?
I said, why do I have to be the mad rapper?
No, there's somebody else on this panel named
Oh,
the Mad Rapper.
I was just saying, how's everybody doing this morning?
We doing good, sister. How about yourself? Everything good with you?
Yeah, it's good. I was just listening to y'all talk about why you don't see anything about our weapons. Because if you see any of our weapons we have created within the last, I'm gonna say, 200-300 years, you will realize that even to the names they stole. These people didn't know nothing about nothing. They were wild. So what they know about creating something that's made by Smith or Wesson? They didn't just steal stole certain things. These people were like, when you try to think of what they were like actors or um acolytes is what they would be called. And what that is somebody who act like you. They pick up your mannerisms, the way you move, how you move. I mean, they show a couple movies about people who did this type of stuff back in, I'm gonna say, late '80s, early '90s, where they would bash the face, and take the person's identity and then go live the person life until someone who knew the person came and found them. That's what they did here. That's not something like what they did here. That's exactly what they did here. When people hear about the Salem trials and stuff like that, that was a power move. They ain't have nothing to do with witchcraft because these people worship witchcraft. What the fuck you think science is? It ain't have nothing to do with witchcraft when they was getting rid of them people. Those were important families in this country. We turned against our own and we use these pale people to do it. Stop looking at these pale people like they your enemy. They not your enemy. Your enemy look just like you. It walk like you. It talk like you. It act like you. It just got more money than you, and it's always wanting to make sure that you not on their side of the tracks. As long as y'all going against each other and y'all arguing and y'all can't come together, it don't matter where you from on this fucking world. This planet is in trouble. It don't matter if you originated from Africa, Timbuktu, wherever. This planet is in trouble. They
I
are
believe
literally killing your God.
I believe when this planet get in trouble, it does what it's done in our way. It'll
Huh?
wipe it. I feel like when this planet gets in trouble, it's gonna do
Oh,
what
it's
it's
waking.
always done, which
It's
is gonna wipe your
literally
ass off
it's
the planet.
literally waking up. But this is the thing. When everybody is dark, how does it separate between the light and the dark when everybody here dark? So this planet coming up, waking up, and then shaking everything off of it because to you, you're the biggest thing on this planet because you think you have knowledge, understanding, and all of that other stuff. But to this planet, the biggest thing on this planet is every other thing that lives here. All the different animals, all the different plants, organisms, or whatever that lives only here. So you not the most important thing on this planet. And before this planet allows you to kill it, it is going to kill you. Self-preservation is key.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Before this earth allowed it to die off from so-called people
Oh no,
killing
I
it,
was gonna say that. I was gonna
yeah,
say it because like when
it'll
I
wipe
tell
you
you
off.
this,
It'll wipe you off the whole damn planet. You see what
it
I'm
will get
saying?
rid of
People,
everybody.
people, people now on this planet is doing things that they're that's harming the earth. But Negroes in general, that's a tauntaun. We just do what we always have done, maybe
Yeah,
under
but it's
different
not going
constructs.
because we not because a lot of our people are not doing what they really supposed to be doing. They're not even doing what they want to be doing.
What we
They
supposed to
just
be doing, sister?
existing. You supposed to be making sure you live the best life possible.
Facts.
You supposed to make sure no matter what's going on in your life, no matter what's going on outside your door, that you and yours are living your best life. Look at
That's
all
a
these
fact.
poor families. Look at the Jacksons, right? Look at the Wayans. Those are two big ass fucking families that grew up poor, and the best fun they had was when they was kids and they were broke. Like I come from money, and when it comes down to it, poor people don't know how much freedom they have. You have no real responsibilities, so therefore you can go do anything you want to do.
And
Anything you can go drive the
back to
land,
that.
you can go learn the country that you live in.
Hey, can I
The
say something?
possibilities of what you
Hell
able to
no. I feel like before you can do anything you want. Money ain't nothing to do with
mm-mm,
your the way your energy is. Your energy gonna
no,
be
no,
the way it is with money or without money. But I guarantee your
uh,
energy will be a little up when you can go and get whatever you want, whenever you want, and go wherever you want. You will
that's
feel
what
a
it's
lot
doing
better.
for
Your
me.
family will
Now,
feel a lot better, and it's gonna
seriously,
take
when I
money to
got
do
money,
that.
who's this talking? A1?
Yeah,
No,
no,
AP.
When
I
I
want.
oh when I me personally, right? Whenever I have money, there is
Yeah,
nothing I want to do. When I'm broke, I go and I have motherfucking fun because even though my mother had money, she showed me what it was like and the things that people do when they don't have money. Fuck, you can get some food together and go have a picnic in the park. Your kids don't know no better.
Yeah,
Spending
but
money is something
when
you
you
look
got
at.
money, when
Wait,
you
wait,
got
wait, wait,
money,
wait, wait, wait. Spending money and having money is something you're taught.
yeah, I
That's
mean
not something you really
that's
feel. That's
I,
something you taught.
I understand that, but you know, it's fun to, when you ain't got no money yet, you can go have a picnic in the park and have fun. But when you got money, you can invite other people, you feel me, to the park to have fun with you. So,
But
you
this
know,
this
it
is
just broadens the energy.
this,
You
this
feel
is
me?
why I'm canceling money out, because think about all of the people who do have money right now that has enough money to take care of a city and what they're doing with their money. Money don't bring you nothing but greed, because who they give it to. You think, look at these actors, right? The ones who was born into it go through all different type of cults and all that crazy shit they be a part of, right? The other ones that don't come from these cult families end up coming from the worst of the worst conditions. Look at Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was living in his fucking van. Look at T Pain. T Pain was another person who was living in his van. So was David Banner. When you look at these people, you think about the money that they have behind them and how you have never heard about them fixing nothing up for nobody. Not on no real shit.
I
Hey, can
just
I?
feel like I just feel like black people in time. I just feel like black people in historic time always lived good. We always had money. We
Yeah.
always been on top of our shit. We always was in the latest fashion. We was always in the most advanced shit. And that's just
When
part
we
of
was
our
doing
culture.
all of that,
Whether
when we was
whether
doing all of
Europeans
that,
was here, whether Europeans was here or
no, but
not.
what I'm saying is when we was doing all of that, right, it wasn't money
This
that made
whole
us
this
do
whole
that.
poor
It was
concept,
our
this whole
resources.
poor
It was
concept
our
of
it
being
was
in the
our
hood is
resources.
something new. That's
No,
something new
hell
under
no. Yeah, I know
colonization.
that. Something else that people don't know, when
That's
you
the
look at the
mindset.
ghetto,
That's the
those are
mindset we got to
reservations.
get out of. We got to get out of that being broke is okay and being down is cool
No,
mindset.
it's not. It's not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying being broke is okay. I'm
Hey,
not
can I?
saying being broke is okay
Hey,
at all. What
yo,
I'm saying is, until you get okay where you at, you ain't going nowhere else.
can
So
y'all
until
hear
you
me?
get okay with being broke, so you get okay with the fact that you need to create something, therefore your family can thrive, you will be broke. Especially in this day and age, because all of our patents they stole. You think about all of the stuff that exists in this country that we know they didn't create, from refrigerators to the roads we drive on and the traffic lights, even the damn heart monitors that go in people's bodies. We created all of that, but we get paid for none of that. Literally, hip hop right now is a resource that we don't tap into on a financial level.
Hey,
You
can I
got
That's
say?
their
motherfucking
resource.
Crips that's
Excuse
coming out
me.
right now with sodas and stuff, with
Go
different
ahead,
ways to
everyone.
make money.
Yeah,
Go
hey
ahead,
sis,
everyone.
long-winded as hell, yo. You gotta let somebody come in sometime. Like, I'm
Right.
saying,
I'm trying to.
fuck all
No,
that.
because I'm just
You
saying,
long,
like, one, I haven't been
yeah,
on it
all
forever.
right, okay, all right. Let me
But
just say
two,
this.
it's like
Get
I'm
long-winded.
not getting my point.
You long-winded. You don't let nobody come in there and just respond to what you say. I'm in the gym right now. I can't be yelling and shit. I'm not in the
CD.
house. Okay, so look, when you talk about money, understand this. You said when people was poor, they was at the best, right? So understand this, right? Be, being poor is not being without resources. Material money and the things that money can buy is only advertised towards you. Now remember, if we was gardening, if we were building our own homes, if we was making our own inventions, then how is that ever being poor? Money ain't nothing but a coupon to buy more materialistic stuff that you too lazy to build or too lazy to grow. You understand what I'm saying? So when we say, oh, people was living their best life when they was poor, yeah, because they didn't have that how do you say, that influence of that devil in them. You know what I'm saying? Because money also brings greed. So when we say that we was having fun, and I'm not trying to take away from if anybody want to get money or if you want to spend your money on anything that you see that may have a materialistic value. But remember, the four basic needs is food, fire, water, and shelter. You understand what I'm saying? So outside of all that, then come a car, then come the things that you may need to make these resources. You know what I'm saying? Like a refrigerator, or you may need a washing machine. Then you may need the other things that come along to it. I just wanted to say that though, but since you is very long, you get
Right.
going. You get going. You
I
you
wanted
get
to
going.
say
I'm
something
doing
to
my
what you
help.
just said too, bro. Yeah, I want to say something on what you just said, brother. You so right in that. And the thing is, the mind state. We get so caught up in everything that's going on because they want us to be trapped in our mind. But we're supposed to be having the control over our thinking and what's going on with our mind. So when we think about being broke and poor, it's like, oh, this person broke, this person poor. Who's to say that they're broke? Who's to say that they're poor? What makes a person broke and what makes a person poor?
Society,
You can have
society.
all the stuff in the world and you could be broke. And then you're broken in other places. You're broken in your mind. You're broken in your heart. You're broken in your spirit. That's what broke is being about. And when it comes to being poor, poor has nothing to do with the value of the money that a person has. I think when a person don't think right, they mistreat people, they doing the wrong thing. They poor because they poor in their mind, they poor in their heart, and they poor in their spirit. So these are just the titles and the labels that we get caught up in when it comes to all these things that we look at. It's like every day people are caught up in the things about the title. This says this, this means that. That doesn't say that mean that. Why? Because that's what they said. This is a label they put on it. These are parts of the things that we're following and conglomerating to because it's a word or a title or a name that has been created in a language that is meant to spellbind our minds into entrapment in so many different ways. So for a title to be put on something, for us to stand behind it, I don't think we should do that. I don't care if I had 10 cents in my pocket, I'd never be poor. I'm never broke. You know what I'm saying?
No,
And on the
I
sense of
I
that, when
think
wait,
Paul
wait,
was
wait,
a
let me
bad
finish,
choice
sis.
of
Hold on,
word.
please finish, sister, please. I'll be done, and you can have the floor. All I'm saying is that it's a mind state. It's a mind state. Just like everybody that's running to get this vaccine, they so scared this and that. They don't even
My
hardly
bad.
see people really being sick, but it's in their mind. They are diseased in their mind. Their mind is broken to fall for all these brainwashed games. This is a mental illness, and that's what people are suffering from. Believing in what people are putting out here to be the physical thing. As long as we got what we need, we don't have what we need because we got the power within to manifest. Because once we want it and we know we need to get it, we're gonna go get it. It's no question about that. Everybody don't do that, but that's what we as a people do. We're not gonna go without the things we need. And as long as we have the things we need, we happy and we satisfied. It's certain people that be looking for the glitz and the glam, and they gotta have this car and this and that and this property, or whatever the case may be. But the majority of us, we don't care about that. We care about our family being happy, being safe, making sure they're secure in their sound in their mind, body, and spirit. That's what's most important to our people. And when we focus on those things, we never go broke. That's all I want to say.
That's a fact. That's a
Okay,
good.
maybe poor was a wrong choice of word, right? Because poor, I wasn't talking about like poor to mind or any of those things. I mean, they had time to collect themselves and come up with an avenue that they created for themselves. Look at what the Jackson Fives did. Look at what the Wayans did, and they didn't grow up unhappy. They were not wealthy, and it was a lot of them, but they were not unhappy. They wasn't miserable. You don't hear them talking about how we suffered. They talk about how they shared shoes and shit, but they laughing about it because they looking at where they're at now.
And they was
And
that
they
proves
they
that they were happier then at that time. They were thinking about all the times when they didn't have all that money.
Dang,
They
most
was
people
doing
would
all the
be
things
Yeah,
that
happy
were
if you weren't
yeah,
getting
yeah.
exploited around and abused. You know what I'm saying? So,
And that's capitalism. See, that's capitalism. Man, understand it too. But
we're not talking about that.
that's
We talking about
capitalism.
transgenerational wealth.
No, but
Yup.
see, when we had all of the gold, when we was doing all of the inventions, we wasn't wealthy and what we would consider wealthy to be today. We was wealthy because we dealt with the barter system. We didn't deal with cash. Cash is something new.
Nah, we
There, our,
definitely we definitely had a currency. Now we
we
did
had a
certain places
currency.
had
It
a
changed. It changed
certain
over years.
certain people have barter systems. Bartering is just another form of currency exchange, right? Whatever's in currency. But what I'm saying is there was an economic system in most throughout the whole Americas.
Yeah, it
It
was.
was nations. It was built. It was government economics there. It was an
Yeah,
economic system.
we had the Constitution here before they came. I already know that
The
part.
reason Americans even use coins because that's an old concept that was around long before they adopted it. You see what I'm saying? So currency has always been around in America.
The logic behind using coins was it was easier to trademark their work. because currency did change. At one point in time, currency was salt. Another point in time, currency was these iron rings. Another point in time, they were like these glass beads. Then it was alcohol. Like currency has changed over the years. I am aware of that.
Hey, yo,
Right.
hold on. Let
That
me
means
say
that
this real
means
quick,
that
yo.
means no matter throughout the change, it was an economic system. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
I get
saying?
that.
It had an order in it. It was you see what I'm saying? So no matter what it changed to, uh being economically wealthy, which is transgenerational wealth, has always been a property of Aboriginal people at its height.
Yeah.
We've
Yo,
always been able to accumulate things and manifest things into whatever it is that we needed. And
We
most
just
of the
worked
natural
we
resources were part of what
Wait.
we had because they all came from the things that we were a part of, which is nature. We were had the ability to accumulate the natural resources because we were grounded and we were part of the foundation of this earth. So they changed what happened when they changed it to the fiat money and the different resources of this fake money. It took it away from us. Then they tricked our people and they took the natural resources that they knew back when Roosevelt was the president. They took the last scrap of gold from all the black people. So that
Yeah.
we didn't have any of this gold. So this is what messed us up. They are holding and harvesting the natural resources to use them because they're linked to the earth, the minerals and things that are in these metals, and they are
But the
good for different
reason,
things. And that's the reason that they are doing that.
but the rhyme behind the reason on how they were able to do that was, who is that working or something? That is very distracting. The rhyme behind that reason is our people sold us out. They was at the bottom. You had some people that were at the bottom of the totem pole. They felt like they were smarter, they knew more, and it would be better if they were the ones who was running it. Now look what they ran us into.
right.
Like before we can heal in our future, we gotta really get a grip on all of the fucked up things that was done in the past. Because you need to know what you're
But
getting
sis, I'm
over.
sorry, real quick. I got to ask you about what you said. You said they gave it to them to run it. Is that what you just said?
They gave it to them to look like they run it. Like if you believe right now
Okay,
that the
now you said,
reason why, wait,
hold
wait,
on,
wait,
sis, hold on.
let me
No,
let me clear it. Let me clear it.
Let me
Wait,
hear what
wait,
you're
no.
saying, sis.
Let me
Hold on. I
finish.
know you
Let
need the
me
control,
finish.
but give
Let
me
me
one
finish.
minute to
It's
clarify
not a
so I can stay
control.
with you if that's okay. Okay, well, let me ask you a question. What's the problem? What's the rush, sweetheart?
Because you already asked me a question. I was in the middle of
But you
answering it.
didn't answer it. That's why I'm trying to ask you
But
again
that's
because
why I
you
was
didn't answer
asked.
it.
I was
Okay,
literally
go ahead.
answering it,
Have
and
the
then you
floor.
started
All right,
talking.
dear.
What I mean by they, you believe that white people are running things. That's what a lot of people want to believe. But the people who are actually doing the dictation, that's actually running and controlling shit, that's really keeping us at the bottom of the totem pole, is our own people. These white people are playing a role, and their script is up. They have no real right here. They have no more power to this land. They have no grips to this land other than some pieces
Mm.
of paper that expired in 2000, because they were convinced by our people that in the 2000s this planet was going to explode and you could go live on the moon. So they were creating spaceships to go do that. Therefore, they were only holding the land until 2000. So when 2000 came around, and they did not go to any tribe to find out if they wanted to continue on this contract. When they didn't go and talk to any person who may have had a title on some land, because all of that reverted back to the people who owned it. That's how people are coming up now and claiming their land. Yes, you have to prove it's your land, but once you prove it, you get the land and you get any resources they may have created on that land. So when I say they gave it to them, I do mean that in the literal of the literal sense. They handed it over to them and they let them have the appearance of running things. Y'all don't even realize the time y'all in right now, not even supposed to exist. We're not supposed to be in
so
2020 nothing. It wasn't supposed to go past 2012. The Mayans calendar set back for a reason. We no longer going off of their calendar. They created their own. This is
Could
uncharted territory.
have
Mm.
been a mistranslation.
nah, money grip.
But the whole
It could have been a mistranslation. I don't know, but
give you the translation. The translation is you got people who come on these channels. You got people that go out and speak, like Umar Johnson. That's the prime example of who go out there and push their narrative to make it seem like you're not from here, you don't belong here, you want to be claiming people that never claimed you. That's to stop you from feeling any type of connection to where you at. But y'all can't help but to feel that shit. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I don't feel a connection between you and where you at. That's why you there.
I got you. Hey, yo, let me hop in real quick, yo, cause know what I mean, what's up, A1 Ab TV? I mean, Ab Power, yo, my man. What's up, bro?
Oh, what's
Sister
up, man,
Soul.
rapper?
What's up, King?
How you
Yo,
What's up,
doing,
that's
my
brother?
why
man, rapper?
I had to come in as the man rapper, because that's how all these niggas sound when they be hopping on a U root word and Yahshua and a nigga and motherfucker Reggie and shit. Know what I mean? Sound like Beavis and Butthead up here and shit. Know what I mean?
Right, they really do.
Yeah, yo, you know what I'm saying? But yo, let me break it down. I will show y'all. Yo, matter of fact, I might have to do a build, yo, about how this money shit working, bro. Because you gotta understand the bankruptcy. You gotta understand, United States went bankrupt. That's why the fuck we in a situation. And it ain't nobody's fault, but it's not really our fault because we ain't really know what this bankruptcy was about. You know what I'm saying? Now you can get out of this situation, but you got to educate yourself on what the bankruptcy is and understand that once they did that, once the central banks brought the Federal Reserve Act and we started accepting these promissory notes, which is this fiat paper, and the consideration was to discharge your debts. You see what I'm saying? But we kept accepting these receipts as debts, putting us into a national debt system. You know what I'm saying? That's why the fuck we in this situation. Because we're
Right.
accepting someone else's script as promises to pay us back, and they're never paying us back. Because we're not educated on the IRS, which is the accounting department for the Treasury Department. We don't understand what our energy is. Everybody that's born on this earth is wealthy.
Yep.
The Federal Reserve then consolidates all of that energy that existed from the beginning of time, and then charges you for managing it. That's why you pay taxes, because they're
You pay
administering,
taxes for rain too. That's crazy.
because we don't understand our worth. You feel me?
Yep.
We don't understand our worth. They're now converting our energy and our names and our title as sureties for the payback for a debt that they created. They created this shit out of thin air.
Right.
You feel what I'm
And
saying?
and they used us, and what happened too when they did it and they started using that currency, the fiat, right? That's when
Right.
they started using us as recycled currency, and they made use
Yep.
us to continue to recycle the currency over and over. We make the money for them, then boom, we spend the money back, give it back to them, boom, then we're running our life going around in circles trying to make sure we're making this cash, this money, working for these corporations, boom, and then they're still getting it back because all the blue collars gonna get all your money, at least 70% of your money, just for you to get through the next week till you get the next check. So you only getting about 30%. So they consistently recycle us, refurnish everything that we have used with our energy because we are the true currency in this entire universe, period.
Yeah.
Really. So because
Yeah.
we're the only currency, they have to monopolize us and use us up to try to get everything that they need, including our energy. And they also surplus in that. So we just got to be very careful of everything that we doing when it comes to that. This money has us so tied up and so caught up because people are so into the physical stuff. Like I was saying
Yep.
earlier, the car and the this and the that and the that, not even thinking about the things that are important or that really are worth things or hold value. The natural resources are the things that hold value. Gold, silver, copper, things of that nature. These things
Platinum.
hold the real value. So when we think about trying to get these things and holding on to them, we should be doing that, collecting things. You know how we like our gold or whatever. That's fine. Get your little gold, put it in a vault or something because you're gonna need it soon. Because once they do all this, that gold, and I don't care if they do digital currency, whatever fiat, digital, whatever they decide to stay with, go with. The gold never loses value, and it's still gonna be worth whatever that's worth. So it's always going to be the natural currency. So what we need to do is understand what's going to be natural and what are the resources that will continue to grow. That's why they took all the gold. That's why a couple of years ago, if y'all can remember, they came out with all the cash for gold, cash for gold. Send in your gold, send in your gold. They wanted to get everybody gold, so nobody had gold. That's what
Mhm.
Roosevelt did. That's how they cleared our
That,
indigenous people out then. So now they did the same exact thing. Everybody running, taking all these scrap gold, this, and that. I was telling my kids, don't take your gold. They taking their gold. Ooh, this gold done went up to this. Let me go take this in. I don't wear this.
mm-mm.
Man, you need to be saving that gold and that silver. And like the sister said, the platinum, the natural minerals and resources.
But not only that, you say what you do is this is what's going on. We are the natural creditors for the United States, but they
We
got
are.
us as debtors. So what we supposed to have done was issue the United States loans for the bonds for our labor. That's what our ancestors was doing on a plantation with us. They was issuing the labor that we was working on the land, creating the resources or the commodities, issuing labor bonds. See, we don't even look up labor bonds. The labor bonds were then issued to the United States through the Treasury Department. They was using that as the currency. Now you understand once you have a bond on file with the Treasury, they now are that now goes into a trust for your people. So the deal is that we gonna issue a bond for, like, let's say $30 million. In 30 years, that 30 whatever money that's the surplus labor or the surplus currency then goes back to your trust, to your land. That's how they are accumulating wealth, because they'll lend you the 30 million, and the 30 million is just a piece of paper that you gave them for the labor, because your labor is unlimited. Nobody can tell you how much labor is worth, because you
Right.
are a celestial being. So therefore, anybody working on my land, if that's my family, our labor, we can say that labor is worth $100 million. They can't tell you how much it's worth. So now they got $100 million bond on file that comes back to your family after the 30 years. At the 30 years, they trading it or doing whatever they want to do around the world internationally. That was their job.
Oh,
You see what I'm saying? But when they filed bankruptcy, they're saying that we couldn't pay y'all back the bonds that we borrowed from you. So now we fuck around and they create these wars to create confusion. Now the families doesn't know. Hang all the people that all our leaders that was giving them the bonds. Now the family doesn't know the deal that was made with the United States. You feel what I'm saying? They start calling us black and African American to confuse us,
Yeah.
to
All the
fucking,
focus.
yeah. It's, it's,
that
it's all a psyops. It's all a psyops. But we are still wealthy. That's what I'm
that
trying to
that
say.
And if they get real quick, sis, if they
excuse
get
me.
rid
Wait,
of
wait,
us,
wait, wait, wait,
no,
wait.
excuse me, wait, wait,
I
wait.
was
I want to say something to what he said real quick, and I'll be done because I know you're gonna go. I'm just
no, I
saying.
really wasn't.
Oh,
But go
okay, go
ahead.
ahead. Mhm.
All
Go
right.
ahead,
When
sister
it
soul.
comes
Go
to
ahead.
the treasury,
Yeah,
you
go ahead. Go
know
ahead.
that your birth certificate is a bond and your social security card on the back has the number for the treasury that your account belongs to. These
That's
are
the
incorporated
tracking number.
states.
That's the tracking
Yeah,
number. The
that's what I'm
CUSIP
saying.
number. The CUSIP
And your
number.
social, yeah, and your social security number is your account number. You can call the treasury and check and see if they have this account. All you do is spell your whole name in all caps. The pope who decided he no longer wanted to be a pope actually told the world this information back in 2015, 2014. No person of color or any other person really tried to find out if this stuff was real other than a man named Harvey Dent. The accounts actually exist, and why they exist is because your people, before whatever year, made a decision that okay, our country is supposed to be in debt. So what we're going to do is we're going to come and pool all our money together, all our resources. We're going to work for nothing for the first such and such years. But what you are supposed to do is you are supposed to pay my ancestors because they believe people are unaware of this information. Nobody's getting paid, and a lot of men are being murdered. I'm done.
Yeah, I was I was going to kind of say pretty much the same thing, but and to the extent that they've been knowing this, so you know how they plan stuff. This is why they started with trying to disseminate the information. So in '67, they cut off the Negro, putting that on the birth certificate to
Yep.
prove that we were the indigenous. So once they did that, they started collecting the blood samples. Remember, of the babies. Now every time you got a baby, they need the footprint, they need a blood sample, all this stuff. Once they did that, they're able to track everybody because see, they know who these people are, and because we are blinded to most of this information, or most people are, what they're able to do is get rid of the people who have the most entitlement. Let me say it like that. So now they know, okay, this person is from this family. Boom, this family is tied back to this. This family goes back to this one. Okay, boom. So now they have tracking on us because now that they have that blood and they have that name and that bloodline that's come down, and they know who this person belonged to, they can put a value on these people's lives. And they can say, okay, this person is going to be a person who's going to be worth this when this time comes. So boom, we need to try to find a way to get rid of them. They may be in jail, they may be dead, like she said, or something of
Hmm.
the sort. And like now, how we having all these black killings, they got desperate. Now they've been doing this, as we already
Yep.
know. They've been killing our people. They've been putting them in the jail, getting rid of them, trying to make sure they get rid of all the ones that are old because they have this family lineage, which is our people. So now, what they decided to do in the last couple of years, they're looking like, oh, our time is coming up. Now, when these people come, if they and now that everybody started coming into this enlightenment, and they know that we were figuring stuff out. So they said we got to hurry up and get rid of these people. If we get rid of them before the time, then we don't got to worry about the paying this and that because that family will be out the way. So this is how people got targeted. And they looked like, well, how this person get killed because of this? And they were just riding down the street, not knowing
Yep.
they've been killing their whole life
Or
for
how the
20,
whole
30 years.
family just gets sick
Excuse
and
me, one
everybody
second,
die.
sis. I'll shut up for you. Come on.
No, I'm just saying, or how the whole
No, but you
families
just took
get
my
sick.
whole thought
It's
off for you.
deeper
Go
than
ahead.
that.
I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Go ahead, sis. You gonna say something? What? Well, I'm gonna say this: the main thing they got on worry even now, why they didn't 100% take over, is because the right to bear arms. We're the only country that has that. That gives us the right. I mean, they can't take that away. We have the rights to protect ourselves. You know what I mean? To hunt or to form militias. So that's what really got them worried to this day. Because once people find out how much they're worth and how the government is taking their wealth and recycling it and making them and enriching itself, it's called unjust enrichment. You know what I'm saying? Because the government or these congressmen are not supposed to be this wealthy. You see all how wealthy these congressmen are, or congresswomen and stuff like that, man. They're not supposed to be that wealthy. They got mansions and shit. You know what I'm saying? So what we got to do is just educate ourselves on how these bonds, these birth certificates, these marriage certificates, all this stuff is worth money. And
Mm-hmm.
what we got to do is go back to our creditor position. These banks, when you put money in the bank, you know that you're lending the bank your money. You know what I'm saying? That's your money. You're actually the creditor. You're supposed to do a 1099 on that shit. Think about it. When you put your money into the bank not doing shit for you. All you doing is say, "Oh, yeah, hold this for me. Hold this $9,000 for me." You know what I mean? So damn, if somebody tell me to hold that money for them, I'm happy. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll hold it for you. You know what I'm saying? And when I need something, when I need a couple $100, I'll just make sure you give it to me. I'm like, all right, that's a good ass deal, ain't it? You're the creditor, but they're flipping it back on you as being the debtor because you're not claiming that as a loan to the bank. That's why you're supposed to convert your name into a business and say, okay, and then all the income that went to the bank, you're supposed to be claiming it as a loan to the bank. All the bank doing is trading it on the market. You know what I'm saying? So we're not thinking as creditors. We're thinking as debtors. And if you act like a debtor, they're gonna treat you like a debtor.
When
You
it
know what I'm
comes
saying?
to the, oh, I thought you was finished.
No,
Go ahead.
go ahead, sis. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
When it comes to the bank thing, it's even deeper than that. At one point in time, until I'm gonna say the middle of the '90s, the bank paid you. You put your money in their accounts because they invest your money.
Right.
They pay you.
Because
Then
they knew
JP and
they they knew you was the creditor.
yeah,
That's why.
when JP and Morgan they did some restructuring. I'm gonna just put it loosely like that. And they started dealing with credit. They got rid of a lot of the old practices that paid out money. Like now you have to pay to go to the teller. You never had to pay to go to the teller because the only way you could get your money out was to go to the teller. You only get a certain amount of customer service calls. You're paying for a lot, and they take money out of your account every month. They're not supposed to do that. You look at someone like Queen Elizabeth, she earns interest off of the money that's already sitting there. Let's say you got $1 million sitting in the bank. Within a year, it's 100,088 something. You get interest off of that $1 million you put in it. You actually getting paid off of it. When you have a landlord and you pay your landlord the security deposit, he was supposed to put it in an interest building trust account. They don't do that anymore either. So even though you wasn't owning your home, you still earned some type of interest so that way you had money to invest into your kids' future. All of that stuff changed. And the reason why all of that stuff changed is because if you didn't know about it, they didn't feel the need to tell you about it. So they hid it in small fine print. And after a while, they just took it off. What the bank says, JP Morgan allegedly, when they give out a loan, what they're giving out is what they believe to be free labor from the men that are going to be incarcerated within the next year or two.
Well, actually, you don't want any interest gain on your money. To be honest with you, because what's happening is this. They that's how they charging you taxes, because what they're saying is that, okay, you gave me the money and I'm giving you interest. That means that they're administering your account, which goes into a constructive trust, because the banks are saying, and the United States are saying, now we're managing your money, and you're actually gaining a benefit or a privilege from us managing your money by putting it on a market, on a money market account or the interest bearing account. You want a non-interest bearing account, and then convert. You're supposed to, and then what you do is you're supposed to convert those debt notes into gold. Or the real thing, the best thing to do is buy property, buy something that's an asset, and then put it into your estate. You're supposed to convert those debts into something tangible. You see what I'm saying? And
Yep.
then you're supposed to charge. You supposed to write those protect your assets in the trust or whatever. You know what I mean? You got it in the LLC or whatever. Bottom line is you're supposed to convert those debt notes into something tangible, into an asset, and then save it as generational, for generational wealth. You
Yeah,
see
you're
what I'm
not supposed
saying?
to leave it with them. You're
Huh?
not
I
supposed to
didn't.
leave it. I said you're not supposed to leave it with them. You're supposed to make
Right.
sure you
Right.
collect that
Right.
because
Right.
when the bank go out of business, your money gone. That's something they don't tell you. When a bank go out of business, your money is gone. My son had a stock with a bank called Dime Bank in New York, and they went out of business. And his bond is no longer. My sister bought him a bond. That bond has no value right now because the bank we purchased it from is now out of business.
So a good thing would be to do the gold coin, which we know is substantial and it's going to hold the value, especially when it has the eagle on it. It's like
Annual.
$2,400. Excuse me, 1 second, please. It's like $2,400 if you have the 13 people. That's how you have like your you could say it's you're all together, conglomerated together, because that's how they form everything up around this 13 and all this stuff. But when you do that, it gives us access to the treasury or whatever they consider to be the constitution. So the existing constitution here. and it buys us certain protections with that, and we're able to even go into the Treasury Department, the United States Treasury Department. You know how they're saying, because this is a way to prove these lies. To prove the lies, we go into the treasury, we can see that all this gold that they're saying, oh, it's this much gold in there, and this money is backed off of this gold, because all this fiat money that they're giving us, that's a debt pledge basically, is supposedly based off of the gold that's in the Treasury Department. So now, once I have a gold backed bullion, I can go into the Treasury Department with my seal and my certificate and say, okay, I want to see what's in there. And then once they open the doors, you look in there, you see that shit's empty. Then you have a right to say, these debts that y'all are giving out to us are lies. There's visual proof because you've seen it. You're a person that can prove that. My thing is that if enough of us do that, right, we're able to do a federal lawsuit against the Department of Treasury and against the Federal Reserve in order to acquire and accumulate that gold that they're supposedly backing this money off of. So I've been telling people for a few months about that. Get 13 people together. Go just buy the coin, get the gold back coin. You can buy it through any place. Just look online, depending on where you at, what's closest to you. You might even find one at a jewelry store. Because they're so expensive, they may not have them like on hand, but most of them can get them within a couple of days. So boom, you get that, then you good. And just make sure it's the one with the eagle on it.
Um,
Yeah. Go ahead.
do do anybody on here, and please don't answer me out loud, have any access to the deep web or the dark web or whatever? Because all of the information that Google has hacked out of the treasury, as far as YouTube and all the rest of social media is concerned, and what they're actually doing, is sitting right there on the dark web. But I don't know how to access it. I don't want to know how to access it. But all of it's sitting right there as far as what they doing with the treasury, what was done with the treasury, exactly why the treasury is no longer holding on to our treasure. Like, they did a very thorough, I don't want to say investigation, but that's what it did. And all that shit is sitting on the dark web. It can't sit on the regular internet that we have access to because they would have found the way to delete it. You can't delete nothing off the dark web. You can try, but you can't.
The ones that were delivering this information very vitally, certain uh like YouTubers, Alex, that dude Alex, I can't remember his name. It's a dude Alex. It's another guy with the gray hair. They've been around for years. I'm talking like 18 years, talking about all these different things that be going on, exposing stuff with the government, blah blah blah. Now, when they a couple of years ago, when they started putting all these privacy things or whatever, they actually got rid of them. That's what they did. They just shut them up
Hmm.
because they was putting everything out. I was telling people like 2 years ago about what was going on with like Bush and stuff, and people were saying, "Oh, that sounds crazy. Oh, you tripping? This, and that." And I'm like, "This is facts. You just gotta know where to dig." Because of me being in the radio, I used to go on the dark web to get information, so I would find out a lot of this stuff. So with things that are going on, we be still trapped into that because they try to keeping our focus off. People always talking about like Biden this, Biden that. They ain't even Biden. They got three different people playing this man. Y'all don't see that? It's been three different so-called Bidens since the presidency and his so-called nomination. Three totally
I'm
different people. So when we looking at the deception that they pull over our eyes and they're showing us all this stuff, everybody's been looking at the big fight that they had because Trump was trying to, say that Biden couldn't win and all this other stuff. But it was already
Mhm.
decided that what was going to happen with Trump. They already decided that it's not going to be another president. So this whole thing that they put on a front show talking about Biden is the president, oh, this big deal they made about Kamala, she's the vice president. Y'all don't have no titles. Neither one of them ain't got no titles.
Nope.
That's all a lie. It's all a scam. It's a scam. People believe that they think we under some presidency. All that shit is over. All that shit is done. And this is
It
why
came
we need
back
to
to
be
us.
that's why we need to be doing what we need to be doing so that we are getting things in order. Like y'all saying, y'all are so right, especially you brothers explaining all the information so people can understand their place. People don't be understanding. When we talk about these things, people be thinking like, oh, they just talking. It sounds crazy to them because it sounds crazy, but it's not crazy. This is the spells we've been under behind the lies and the manipulation, the paper trails, the this, the that. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
we've been caught up in pixels. They using all this against us, the astrological stuff, using this information through the technical stuff, tapping into our bodies, connecting us so that they can try to manipulate our frequency so we still throw it off more. All this stuff going on. People don't know none of this stuff going on half the time. And they don't even try to find out. They don't even realize it. They don't
Right.
even realize we're in a war, a spiritual warfare, basically between the natural earthly being and what ain't natural, which is these people that want to be like us. And it's just that simple. They want to be the ones that are the natural resources. They want to be the natural earth-like beings. They want to be this, and that, and they cannot be. They've tried to do everything, manipulate, so they can go somewhere else and try and do it. All this other, oh, we think we going to Mars. Come on, sit down with all that. People believe it. Oh, they went to outer space. These people ain't went to no dang Mars. I mean, even something as stupid as that. Y'all really think these people went to Mars? There's a firmament around this Earth. There's no way they can pass us any
There's
spaceship and
no
pass it.
way out.
It don't even make sense. And when you looking at, they be showing the people so ignorant. You see the spaceship go up and then it go right into the damn water every time. Every time they do a so-called space launch, the shit go up and it goes right into the water. So why do y'all think it went to the water? It went in the water, bounced up, and then went to space later on. I'm confused. And people just fall for the nonsense that they have us so manipulated. The more they do these things and people believe it, it lets them know that what they're doing is working. So it's like y'all just falling for the nonsense and then falling for it, and then it makes them think, okay, we're doing this so they can manipulate more. They find ways to manipulate. Oh, they believe this part. Okay, we can go on this. You know, the 9/11 thing. I mean, to all that. I mean, we sitting there watching it like, really, is this happening? I mean, everybody in their mind knew that shit looked this fake. Like, I mean, it's just I don't know. It's so annoying that we're not in a better place where we should be because we got all the power on this universe right now, especially
Yeah.
right now.
Something that they have figured out, but they have not let it be known, is they realize they cannot get rid of the color people on this land, on any land, because to get rid of us is to get rid of mankind. Very simply, we are the chosen people, and as long as we walking around like we don't know better, they can do what they want to us. Seriously. Soon as we wake up and realize we got all the power, we've always had all the power, things would be a whole hell of a lot fucking better. You got people who literally got fear of you and they carrying a fucking gun. I literally had a cop run from me, and no, I didn't have no gun on me. I wasn't, because I stood up to him. Get in his fucking car and sit down and wait for my sister to go out of sight before he pull out his gun and threaten to shoot me. Now, why are you so scared of me? What do you know about me that you think I don't know about myself? That you think it's okay to one, run from me, and then two, pull out your gun and try to assassinate me? I used to have a picture on my Facebook page, but my account got hacked and it got stolen. But on this picture is me in a purple wig. And when you see my face, I look gray. And the reason why I look gray is because when that phone took that picture and I did not take it because I was running, it was at the exact time I was screaming for my sister because this man pulled out his gun and he about to shoot me. I got an actual picture of that shit. Y'all think y'all know. Y'all really think y'all eyes are open. All of them. And I'm not just talking about your third eye, because you got more than your third eye. You got eyes like fucking spiders and flies. You got a whole bunch of them, and each one of them serve a different purpose.
Hey, y'all, my bad. I've been gone for a little second. Peace and love to everybody, man. I'm about to get ready to wrap this up. I gotta make a few runs. I appreciate everybody coming on, dropping their wisdom, their thoughts, and their energies. Like I said, this is the platform for anybody to get their spill off. So, peace, love, and light to everybody. Appreciate you coming on,
All right.
Sister
Peace,
Salt.
dog.
All
King
right, brother. Have a
911,
good one.
King 911, Mad Rapper, nonetheless, and Realize TV. I appreciate y'all for coming on.
All right. Peace
Yeah,
to the
I'm about
gods.
peace to you. This will be my last time until after July 18th. Um, I won't be talking publicly for a while again. But thank you for letting me speak on your platform always. It's a pleasure.
Appreciate you for
All right,
coming on,
sis.
sir.
Tell them why you mad, son. Tell them why
Have
you
a good
mad,
one,
son.
sis. Have a good one, sis. Have a good one, AP. Realize And you as well, brother. Y'all have a good day, okay?
I
All right,
appreciate it.
sis. So peace.
I appreciate everybody. Hey man, make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Support the channel. Y'all be slacking. I would go on longer on some bills. I could go on for 5, 6, but y'all niggas don't be hitting that like button, man. So listen, I'm out of here. Enjoy y'all day. Peace and love. Y'all know it's nothing but love. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way out. Support the channel. You feel me? By sharing this on all your social media outlets. And before I go, just to let me know if y'all listening, can I get some fire emojis before we get out of here? I want to see a hella fucking fire emoji. Let's drop some fire emojis. Let's get out of here, man. Peace, love, and light to all American Aborigines. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how we do. We are the realest. A lot of niggas be mad that we know who we are. You know what I mean? We chickamauga. You know what I mean? That's the type of shit that we be on. So, we gonna let it go like that. Matter of fact, let's hear some Trey out there.
All I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up. On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Took a Michael flare, how I ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hiding black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this my definition. If being savage was our nation, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the God to the gate. So when they say they fear God, now you know what they made. Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.
Every day my niggas dying, they don't know the truth. How the hell you close to God, we don't know it's you. Yo, how the hell you supposed to survive, we don't know the shoot. He should've died, you let him slide, cause he look just like you. I tried to tell him all skin ain't kin. Everybody ain't your partner, everybody ain't your friend. How the hell they supposed to help when they the ones that put you in? They don't struggle how we struggle, they can't get it how we live. Can't be scared to die when we already dead. Either way, your life is safe no matter how you play it. My higher self said we should choose remain godly. My lower want these motherfucking bodies. Infiltrate they circles like a motherfucking Audi. Take them to the south and put them down like OG Bobby. They don't want equality in this club, they want these problems. Killers right beside me, slab full of chickamaugas. Shoot some, move some, shoot some, move some.
Put us in the same room, it gon' go down. Hit a nigga with that boom, he gon' go down.